All right.
Yes.
This is it.
Oh, we're on.
We're
Okay.
doing another history podcast. This time we've got the Colin Quinn.
Yes.
And today's topic is Vietnam.
Vietnam.
What a time.
Yeah. What a crazy time.
Hey.
I mean, in some ways, I feel like it's the most important. It changed everything. Plus, it was at that time, you know?
Yeah.
But it changed. I always feel like these things have like bigger, like what comes first? Vietnam makes people, was it a revolution where everybody's like, we're fighting against the system, or is Vietnam the thing that triggers it off? And would it have happened without Vietnam? Would the 60s have happened without Vietnam?
Yeah.
Because Vietnam, as you know, I'm breaking out my extensive knowledge, started for America in the 40s.
Yeah.
And it was because we were helping France, because we owed France from the Revolutionary War.
The thing I've looked into, dude, France dragged us into this to the point
I had
that's
no idea.
like, France owned Vietnam.
Mhm.
It was a colony. Japan took it when they got a little wild.
Yeah.
And then the United States liberated it.
Okay.
And that was the thing. Ho Chi Minh, the guy who ended up being the leader of the Viet Cong, was like, I love America.
That's
he was
right.
like, he was
That's right.
He was writing letters to Truman.
That's
saying
right.
like, I love you. Thank you. They were like, Americans are the only free people on earth.
Yes.
These are incredible people. The leader of them loved America.
Yeah.
And then he started, this is the craziest part. So France goes back in after the war and is like, we're taking it back. And America was like,
Come on.
don't do that.
Yeah.
And we were kind of siding with Ho Chi Minh and the Vietnamese. And then France was like, this is the beginning of the Cold War. So France is like, hey, if you guys don't support us, maybe we'll start listening to fucking Russia. And then America was like, all right, we'll fucking help you out.
Damn.
Anyway.
That is interesting. And by the way, speaking of Ho Chi Minh writing letters to Truman, all those letters were redacted and till like 1970 something.
And half of them Truman never got because the Secret Service was like,
wow.
he
I
doesn't
didn't
need
know
to
that.
see these. Yeah.
Yeah, making those decisions.
It's almost
in
like
those days, everybody made, but that's the whole thing about Vietnam too. Everybody's making their own decisions, determining. So the when you have power, you know, when you disperse power in that way, everybody goes, I'll take this part. And they're all just like,
And because of the Cold War, the Secret Service and the CIA were like, this is more important. Like the CIA versus the KGB in Russia and the Soviet Union, that became the two superpowers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they were doing stuff like undermining the fucking president to be like, the war against Russia is more. I mean, I don't like Vietnam because of how frustrating and stupid it is.
Well, but first of all, the CIA, when you think about it, their whole thing was the Cold War first. So all the drug dealing that happened in the 70s and 80s was again from every cartel. The CIA, when they're like, okay, CIA, they would stop the DEA from doing their job all the time because they're like, the Cold War, these are anti-communists, but they're the heads of the cartels, but they're anti-communists, and that was their priority. So they made that choice, and I'm sure the president didn't want to make the choice, whoever it was during all those times, but that was the choice they always made.
Damn. Then they did the Just Say No like 10 years later. And like, come on, guys, don't do drugs.
Just say no, but even just say no.
So funny.
They were still telling the DEA, back off this guy, back off that guy.
It's so funny.
Because they were saying, look, we think communism is a greater threat. Still in the late 80s. It's crazy.
They were right. We got a tiny taste of it here, and it's pretty annoying.
Communism does fucking blow.
Good point.
Especially when the communists are rich and like 30 years old.
Yeah.
And getting DUIs. You see Nancy Pelosi's husband? He's 82 and caught a DUI. Anyway.
Well, I think somebody 82 catching a DUI, I admire that.
I do too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That should be free. That should be like, let you go on that.
All right. We're getting off topic. So,
True.
Yeah.
Vietnam, the French. The French are fucking dickheads.
Dude. Brutal.
They were dickheads.
So they dragged us in. They
absolutely dragged us in.
Hid the
Well,
letters.
they dragged us in, but we wanted into, I mean, we could have left. We could have left 10. We could have left. I mean, I read this book, A Bright Shining Light. I just happened to be reading it. By the way, whenever you read a book, especially on Kindle, try to find out how many pages it is. First.
Oh, yeah.
This book's 800 pages. Fuck. So I was reading it like, oh, this is A Bright Shining Light. It doesn't sound like a long book.
Yeah.
It's the history of everything. But France They left. We helped them. So there was what turned Ho Chi Minh. One of the things that turned him is we decided we supplied France with all these all the mortars and everything where they destroyed a lot of innocent Vietnam, and that turned them against America too. Ho Chi Minh,
it was there was a battle. I forget the name of it. So I was just watching the Ken Burns on it. What is it?
Dien Bien Phu.
Yes. So the French were kind of fucking up the Vietnamese. Mm-hmm. I mean, it was the same as us versus them. They had superior firepower. But again, just like time and time again, the Vietnamese were very good at guerrilla warfare because we trained them during World War II.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, a little fucking, Mujahideen type shit.
Yeah.
And they were about to come to talks. France and Vietnam, they were about to come to the table. Before they went to have talks, they both tried to get one more offensive in. So they had leverage when they went to talks.
Nice.
So France sets up at, what's it,
Bien Phu, yeah.
They just put themselves at the bottom of this valley. And they're like, we're just going to build an airfield here. We're going to fuck them up. One of the French generals was like, I have too many guns. We're going to fuck these dudes up.
Damn.
And the Vietnamese surrounded them in this valley and just destroyed them. The French guy, the general that led that, killed himself honorably. Because he was like, we're going to wipe the floor with these guys.
Why'd they go in a valley? Isn't that a bad? I'm not a military tactician, but isn't that like not the good idea?
Yeah, it was a bad idea.
Well, it's funny you say that because even Khe Sanh, the famous 14 years later, America did the same thing. Set themselves up was surrounded by all the mountains, so created a valley and set up an airstrip, a landing strip in the valley, and got killed because of it.
Damn,
I mean, it's really amazing. I mean, the other thing on Vietnam is you realize how you always think when you're young, at least, like the people in charge, they spend all their time doing this. They know what they're doing. But there were so many egos involved that the few people who were like, this is not working, they were just like, stop.
Yeah.
You don't know what you're saying. Just because of ego. People think, their motive was they wanted money. They would still get the money. This was about like something else, a power struggle where you pay the price or the troops pay the price.
Oh, it sucks. Yeah, if you're just some dude sitting in a village and some guy had an argument and you're just getting blown up and you're like, what the fuck is this about?
And the other thing
some guy couldn't come to grips with it. He was like, no, fuck it, I'm right.
In the early 60s, they had this Hamlet program where they said, we're going to bring all these weapons to each hamlet, all these little hamlets, because it was kind of half and half, like North Korea. Mm-hmm. And they brought all these weapons to all these hamlets and said, look, you're in charge of the weapons. And it was all American-made modern stuff. And, of course, the Viet Cong, who kind of controlled more or less, they had the hearts of the people. They took all the weapons. So we supplied the Viet Cong with all these weapons in the early 60s, and it kept them going.
It genuinely makes me all my information's from the Ken Burns documentary.
Right.
And I watch it, and every time I'm watching it, by episode 2, I'm like, what the fuck is going? Like, it doesn't make sense.
Well, I don't know if this was in the Ken Burns documentary, but did you see the guy? It is. I think it is. I saw the Ken Burns. Is Beckwith, with the guy, an advisor, Colonel Beckwith.
Oh, yeah.
Sergeant Charlie Beckwith. And he goes, they interview him and he go, what do you think of the Viet Cong? He goes, finest soldiers I've ever seen. This is in 1965. Yeah.
What?
He goes, what? The Viet Cong. He goes, best soldiers I've ever, I wish I had 200 of them under my command. And right away, you're like, we should have realized something was up then.
Well, they'd been fighting for 30 years. Mm-hmm. These dudes have been fighting since like World War II. They didn't stop fighting.
Really?
From World War II until the end of Vietnam, they were fighting constantly.
And their home territory.
Yeah.
And they're so small, they had to be crafty. All the tunnels, all the trails, they know everything.
Oh, fuck, yeah.
You know?
Was that the first American war where like the American troops were like, what the fuck's going, what's the point of this? The first
I think Korea, I'm sure they were a little bit like, actually.
Yeah, Korea, MacArthur screwed up Korea.
Yeah.
MacArthur, everybody was like, don't do this. MacArthur's like, the people loved him.
Yeah.
The Korean people like, this guy's our savior. And he just was like a king over there.
Yeah.
And then he just said, we're going to do it this way. I forget, he landed on the coast. So he did something that was strategically a nightmare. And even his generals were like, don't do this. What are you doing? And he goes, I know what I'm doing. And
that guy, he had a fucking ego, dude.
That stinks.
He referred to himself in the third person.
Did he?
Was fucking nuts. Yeah, he was wild. MacArthur was wild.
That sucks.
He might get a bad rap, though. I kind of like him.
Yeah, no, he was beloved. Look, the people loved him because Japan loved it because after World War II, they were expecting, because they were so horrendous during World War II, they expected him to really bear down, and he treated them like, he said, you treat these people like human beings. So Japanese people treat him like a god. So he felt like a god.
That's tough to shake off. That would get me.
Yeah.
If I was getting like samurai glory, I'd be like, yeah, you know what?
I know. Even
Dudes
if
are like presenting you swords and
You
shit.
get to wear
I'd
one
be
of those
like,
cool
I guess I am.
suits. If I get to wear one of those cool suits, I'm like, who do I? I'll slash
I think
someone.
that's why God never even let me sell out like the Beacon or something like that. He keeps me at a level of 300 to 400 seats on the road, and there's a reason for it.
Oh man.
So what was it? So chronologically, the French direct. So we were like boys.
So it's
with
a
them.
French colony. Then there's World War II.
Yeah.
Japan takes over, and like always when Japan would invade, all the Asian countries were like, nice, finally the fucking white colonists are gone.
Yeah.
We're gonna get treated well, and they immediately get starved to death and beheaded and fucked with.
It sucks.
So then when the Americans liberated Vietnam, and the British, whoever, they were like, fuck yeah, we love America. Then France after World War II, who just got their fucking ass whooped,
Yeah.
they're like, actually, we want those colonies back.
Nice.
Yeah.
And, and Vietnam was like, no, this is ours now.
Yeah.
We're independent again. So then
Do they have to write a letter to Vietnam like, hey, buddy,
we're coming back.
bad news?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, sorry. We should start chronologically.
Yeah.
Let you. All
What
I
year?
watched is fucking Ken Burns.
What? Oh, what are we talking about? Well,
I
yeah,
don't know. Whatever you want.
what you said. And then, so then France, when they lost, you know what I mean? The Geneva talks, I think it was the first Geneva talk back then, maybe not. But then,
That was the best one.
was that
That was
probably
the best one. First team was
we
the
were like,
best.
hey, I like Geneva, and then we went in. Eisenhower said, we're just going to arm them in the 50s. We're just going to keep arming them because we don't want communism to spread down there. And then, because China, they were about China taking over Vietnam, but Vietnam wasn't worried because they were half communist. Like you said, by that point, Ho Chi Minh was pro-American until that horrible event where the France destroyed like all these innocent villages, and then he turned on America because we supplied France. They didn't have
Fair enough.
In Bien Phu,
Bien Bien Phu is when they got cocky.
America started supplying France because the only way the French could get anything was airdrops.
Yeah.
Because they were in a fucking valley getting destroyed. Like 8,000 French dudes died.
Jesus.
Again, though, the Vietnamese lost like 3-1 casualties, but they were like, that's a victory.
Yeah. That's
They
what
would get fucking wiped out constantly.
Yeah. That was. What was that one quote? Like, all we have to do is just stay here and just die.
And yeah,
That was one of the Vietnamese soldiers. Like, all we have to do is just not become extinct, and we win. I was like,
It's great.
yeah, that's tough.
Well, that's
That
the
sucks.
problem with everything, right? I mean, anytime you go anywhere, the people that live there, they have nowhere to go.
Yeah.
So they're like, well, you're trapped. A trapped rat is going to fight to the death.
Yeah.
so
But then,
it got to the point where they're talking about like the United States was literally funding 80% of the French versus Vietnamese war. We were giving France 80% of the budget to
Damn.
win the war. Yeah.
yeah.
France sucks.
France did a bad job, and then they left, and then we decided it's such a weird. I look at it so like psychologically, like what I understand about the domino theory was part of it, but
Yeah.
the psychological mindset you put yourself into. There was this guy Harkins, the general. He was the guy that ran it. He is really responsible in many ways because we go back and tell the president and these guys it's going good. But even then, the presidents, the ambassadors, they all went along. It just goes to show. I mean, I quote my mother all the time. I rest her soul, but she used to always say, "People," and I see this deeper and deeper in everything. And this is a perfect example. People are attracted to bullshit, and if you offer them something that's quality or truthful and bullshit, they go for the bullshit every time. And I said to my mother at the time, I go, that's true most of the time. She goes, I didn't say most of the time. I said every time. And Vietnam's a perfect example because he was this guy, Van. This whole book, Bright Shine Lies, about this guy, Van. It was in Vietnam. He was the early guy. And he's like, look, we're going to lose. Here's what's happening. The Hamlets, we're giving away our guns. The communists are taking, we're bombing village. We were search and destroy in 1963.
Jesus.
And he goes, we're losing everybody. We got to either win them over through like social revolution, the corruption of the South Vietnamese. They're taking everything. Their special forces that we trained are destroying people. This is terrible. We're losing. And everybody, even the people that kind of knew better, just went like, oh. And then somebody else like, no, we're just going to do this. And they're like, okay, let's do that. And it wasn't that it was easier. and they almost like will themselves into like, if you ever been involved in like a TV or movie project, right? And everyone's sitting there and you start out going, it's got to be this. And then slowly you start to go, oh yeah, no that. And then somebody that wasn't involved in the first month walks in and goes, are you guys all gone crazy? And yes, you have. And
no one wants to say it sucks. They're like, no, this is good.
You start to believe it.
Yeah.
You get in this stupor. And that's what I think happened in Vietnam with our military.
You're on the set of Aquaman 6 and you're like, this still's good.
This might be the best picture.
And you ever go to a screening of a movie?
No.
And then I've gone to screenings of movies and you'll sit there and be like, that movie was really good. If you're around the movie,
Sure,
you know the cast, you know, for the people, you're like, it was good, it was bad. And then if I've been with people that go, are you crazy? That was shit. And then later I'm like, I was in a state of temporary insanity. And I feel like that's what happened.
Also,
years.
the domino effect bothers me. It just annoys me.
You don't like dominoes?
Obviously,
You
I crush dominoes.
No, you don't. I'll tell you, you don't like that slippery slope theory. That's basically the domino effect, right? I agree. I don't like it
when it comes to why we were in Vietnam.
Yeah,
was they were like, well, if China's influence and the Soviet influence gets Vietnam, they're going to get all of Southeast Asia.
Yeah,
and it's like, so
well, but at the time, Russia had just taken all of Eastern Europe in the early 50s. So in the grand scheme of things, considering how people felt at that time.
I know they were scared of it, but
it wasn't like just some crazy, it was like, wait, they just took Czechoslovakia, Hungary, all these places.
Yeah.
They're moving. Everybody in Europe is on the same page. Everybody's like post-World War II, and they're like, oh, they're going to move. Because everybody knew even in World War II, remember with Patton was like, we should go right into Russia.
Yeah.
Patton, by the way, an enemy of my family.
Really?
One of my uncles was 19 years old, World War II, captured by the Germans. POW, came for a year. German POW came. 90 pounds. He's 19 years old. Maybe he's 20 by now. He's in the hospital when they finally release him. Patton's visiting all the wounded troops. Then he gets to the POWs. They go, "Do you want to?" These are all the POWs. He goes, "I don't talk to cowards." Patton says, "He goes, I don't talk to cowards. You're supposed to die with your unit. I don't believe in POWs." So my uncle hated Patton. Every film we get together, people like, especially when the movie Patton came out, it was like, "Hey George, you're gonna go see the Patton movie?" And he's like, his name was George too. And he's like, beat it, you know.
Damn, he went and just snubbed the POWs?
He literally goes, he called them cowards.
Yeah.
My uncle's like 90 pounds. He's 19, 20 years old.
One of the opening scenes in Patton is when he's slapping a guy in the hospital.
Oh, yeah.
He's
that's
slapping
right.
him, calling him a fucking
For
coward
PTSD,
in the
that's
hospital.
Right. That's right. The PTSD guy.
Jesus Christ.
All right.
Yeah, what a jerk. So.
Yeah, where are we at?
We're saying that you don't believe in the domino theory.
I mean, I understand at the time there's a hysteria. It's the same reason we fucking went into Iraq. We were like, they're trying to kill us. They hate our freedom.
They do.
And after fucking 15, 20 years, we're like, what the fuck was that?
Right. There was no weapons.
Yeah.
And then, I don't know.
Well, I remember that remember the book I was talking about, the George Friedman book, where it was the next 100 years and they predicted all that stuff? Remember like 2 weeks before Russia invaded Ukraine?
Yeah.
He was saying that U.S. is so far and ahead of everybody, like economically, militarily, that all they're trying to do is break up every alliance that forms.
Yeah.
So it's like it's not about winning wars, it's about just destabilizing.
But at this point, Russia was...
They were gaining.
They were pretty fucking powerful. They just got the nuke.
Yeah.
Now all of a sudden
by the way, to that end, I think it was Ellsberg, the guy with the Pentagon Papers, which was a big thing. But when one of these guys was looking into the Russia thing in 1960, he was working with a nuclear, and he said it was shocking because they were like Russian. They were nowhere in the same ballpark with us. They had nothing compared to us.
Really? And
the military just had this, narrative in their head like Russia and us, and they were just child's play compared to us at the time. 58, 59, something like that. I think that was Ellsberg, Pentagon Papers, but I'm not sure. But something like that. But yeah, that was the other side of it.
Damn, so
we're fighting
here, bullshit.
But they did take all those countries. I mean, that was real.
Yeah, but all those countries are fucking shit.
Well, were they shit
Eastern
because
Europe
of
and
that?
Southeast Asia.
But were
Who
they?
gives a fuck?
But were they shit then, or were they shit?
Because
people say the same thing about any colony,
Yeah, like you're talking like Macedonia, Bulgaria,
and how important
they were the shit back in like.
But this brings up the
1400
question
BC.
about capitalism versus communism. how important is free will? That's the question. So I don't know. You know what I mean? I mean, that's what this whole thing is about, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, or I think it's human organization schemes. Aren't there people at the top of communism who live like very well and kind of rule still anyway?
Yeah, that's what happens.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think it's just kind of like a, which one do you want, peasants? It's like you get to compete and have fun, or it's like, or you share. And it's,
Right. Yeah.
But
I mean, obviously, I
I'll
like
kill
capitalism.
communism.
I like the
Don't want
idea
it.
of capitalism.
The what?
Capitalism, I mean, obviously, it's when it's unfettered, it's not going to work. But the idea of capitalism I like because it appeals to humans' nature's greedy side, which I feel like anytime you appeal to people based on something that's not so innocent, that's probably the healthy way to go, because that's how people's nature is.
It's not repressed.
But if it goes too, obviously, you can't have people just doing whatever they want. That's a problem.
Just going
so-
into space.
Was that
Just
Like, it was
guys
just
launching
crazy.
themselves into space.
I mean, the results are in. So far, it's won in terms of
Capitalism?
like remaining a thing in the world. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
It's won. It's won.
and yeah.
It's winning.
And
currently.
communism has to try harder to keep people from giving their opinion. So that means it's not a good system.
That's true.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, it doesn't work very well. We're dancing with that a little bit,
Yeah.
not being able to say stuff. So
Oh, absolutely.
we'll see. Maybe that'll go well. Who knows? Maybe the whole thing will just collapse and we'll all fucking die.
Well,
I just wish my
that's-
eye would stop watering right now.
Why? Why is your eye watering?
I think I had hot sauce this morning. I rubbed it right in my eye. But go on. Sorry.
That's
don't mind
crazy.
me.
This is your Vietnam.
This is, man. I'm suffering right now. It's my Ho Chi Minh.
One time I was out with a girl years ago, and I you have to say years ago, I never be married, but it was years ago. But I had some kind of a sauce. Here's what I realized, by the way. I came so I had some. It was like a pepper flake, a garlic and oil, but really hot sauce. So I go to pee. So you don't wash your hands before you pee. You wash them after. Not anymore. So anyway, I pee. I wash my hands, and I realize my dick is on fire.
Oh,
And I'm sitting there with her and I'm talking. I'm going, and finally I had to just tell her what was going on.
My
And I
dick's
just
on
walked
fire.
back to the bathroom and just splashed myself with water. But isn't it weird? You don't wash your hands before you hold your dick, which
Yeah.
is when you should.
I would say,
course.
yeah, definitely. I don't
And
wash my
after,
hands after
baby.
every
Of
day
course.
ever.
But it's after is more.
I
saying,
just never
yeah.
do.
Never.
What's that now?
I just never wash my hands.
Never either way.
No.
I smell my hands. If I take a dump, I smell them. If they smell, I'll wash them. If I emerge clean, I'm
Damn,
like,
your eye is fucked
dude, my eyes
up.
fucked up. I don't know what's going on. I got something in it.
You got Bieber, dude.
I might have fucking. What does he have?
Oh,
Hunter?
no. You have a.
He has Hunter Biden syndrome or something.
No, what if you have that stupid other thing? What's it called?
Whatever Bieber got? The fucking.
Oh, no. The eye thing.
He got the Joker face.
What's it
No.
called?
What's the eye thing?
Pink
Justin
eye,
Bieber.
yeah.
Justin Bieber.
Is that
oh,
what you
yeah.
were looking for? Was pink eye?
Yes.
This guy's got
There's
all the answers.
Conjunctivitis.
Conjunctivitis. You're
Yes.
looking for the medical term. All right.
But I'll take pink eye.
Vietnam.
Ah, it's fine now.
What the fuck happened? What happened?
Vietnam?
Yes.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It was. Well, I said it was a weird narcotic state where it's been kind of a thing after World War II. It's gone now, but where we're like, no, we don't really fail. Everybody wants this because it worked so well. Not just World War II, the Marshall Plan even worked because we're dealing with all these countries and suddenly they're coming back. By 1960s, 50s, Germany's even back. So we're like the benign guys that we control things, but everybody's kind of like getting their thing who wants to be on the team. And then, we didn't realize there was a whole undercurrent. So like the overcurrent is Europe, then the undercurrent is the colonies. So all the colonies were rebelling starting in the late 50s.
Oh yeah.
From Africa to, South America. And so there was that whole thing going on,
The vacay spots were popping
There was so
off.
much going
Yeah.
on. Isn't it weird?
All the sandals.
The Sandals Resorts.
All the sandals resorts where they've had it up to here.
Yeah.
That makes
So
sense.
it was kind of a weird, it was an interesting time. if
I
you
can
really
see
think-
communism appealing to that.
Yeah.
You're down.
Of
with people
You
course.
guys share the fucking daiquiris.
pissing
dude.
around the cheese.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, like Cuba, look at Cuba with the whole mafia thing. It was such an interesting thing where it was like, they letting all these capitalist things, and then they were like, no, and Castro came in, and you know what I mean? Even though Cuba failed, they didn't like the corruption level that was going on. The same thing with South Vietnam.
Yeah.
We
That was
were
the thing. We propped up some fucking
We
dumbass.
propped up a dumbass.
And we would never get rid of it. And then as soon as you saw that part, we were watching it.
Yeah.
We propped up this dude who just immediately started persecuting the Buddhists.
Absolutely.
Started.
Yep.
His wife was a fucking
Yeah.
monster who was like, good, I'm glad they're burning themselves.
Yes. His wife
I mean,
and
it
his
was-
brother.
Yeah, they were just morons.
Yeah.
Yes.
and we couldn't back off because we were like, it's still better than communism.
Yep.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Ho Chi Minh was kind of fucking cool.
Right. He liked us at the beginning.
Yeah,
He
was
wasn't
like-
totally into this thing. And then
Yeah.
It's tough. It's like
but he
assistant-
became,
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
assistant manager.
Now,
energy.
did you know a lot of guys that were in Vietnam?
I knew a few. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was a kid doing the whole thing, you know?
Yeah.
And I remember as a little kid, you'd watch, it was on the news every day at 5 and 6 o'clock, you'd see the footage from Vietnam. So it was like such a part. It wasn't like I was shocked because I wasn't from the generation before that. That was all I knew. I was 7,
Yeah.
8 years old, 9 years old. But I remember seeing footage of Vietnam all the time on TV and the news, and it was just a constant thing. And I remember one time in class, we were talking about Vietnam. This is probably 71, or maybe 70. And the teacher or the kids were going, yeah, Vietnam is bad. And this girl in our class starts screaming and crying because her brother got killed in Vietnam. And so I knew probably 3 guys, older guys, that didn't hang out with me, but I mean,
Yeah.
I knew 3 guys that were Marines in Vietnam that got wounded, that came home, and they all had those cliche Marine personalities. I mean, Vietnam vet
Yeah.
personality. The army jacket by themselves, the big beards when they're home, heavy drinker,
Damn.
heavy smoker, you know, prone to outbursts, but still good guys. Like they were guys we like, you know, they weren't like people hung out with them and talked to them, but they had that other side to them, partly from being in the war, partly from what they did, partly from what Vietnam did, and partly from their reaction when they came home.
Yeah.
It wasn't like you walk around, people weren't going, thank you for your service either, you know.
Yikes. That stinks.
Yeah, so I knew a few guys, yeah.
Yeah, that was the thing we were talking about. O'Connor brought this up. We were talking about last night. He's like, imagine today's fucking college student. Imagine
Jesus
being
Christ.
a dude who got drafted
Yeah.
and had to go live through fucking hell. And then you get home and one of these fuckers throws like a bag of piss at you and is like, baby killer.
Fuck you.
Like, yeah.
Right. Oh my God.
That's when I would join the Ohio National Guard and I would head down to Kent State and say, fuck you guys.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. But it was interesting that they all did have that personality.
Yeah.
Even the guys I knew, guy across the street, my friend's brother, was a Vietnam vet that didn't fight. He was a airplane mechanic, and even he was screwed up.
Fucked up from it.
Yeah.
My uncle was a Marine and he never talks about it. Ever.
Wow.
Like literally never talks about it. One night he and I got drunk and he opened up about it.
Really?
And it was wild. He saw a fucking Chinook get hit and just spun. Dudes flew everywhere. I mean, it was. Now my other uncle was in Vietnam and he is a little more. He's a little more sociopath, like psycho. That's like, I killed a guy.
Yeah.
And I was like, how was that? And it was just me and him. And he goes, it's fucking incredible. I was like, yo.
I told you I knew a guy who was a sniper, and he was saying, he's like, you get addicted to the feeling of killing people. And he's like,
Sure.
and he was a nice dude. He's like, I didn't have like ill will towards people, but he's like, I like would watch people eat dinner, and as soon as they finish, right in the head. He's like, by like the 12th one, he's like, you get like a god complex, and you're like, I'm ending this.
God
is done.
damn.
Yeah.
So you just watch people hang out. and
The guy in
nail
Vietnam.
'em.
I've told you this before. It was like a 90-degree trail, and you couldn't see around the corner. So he's walking one way. A Viet Cong was walking up the path. He said they literally bumped into each other in the jungle, and then it was just a race to see who could get their who could get their gun out faster, and he got his out.
Woo!
First.
Jesus Christ.
Now he's still. I mean, and then he got fucked up. He got hit with a rocket propelled grenade, and he blew. His nipples missing, his calves off. Yeah, and he had to lay there because they're in the middle of a firefight. He had to lay there for 3 hours on the jungle floor, like, I'm dead, I'm dying for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, he's a hero.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, but I mean,
Fuck.
and is it that different from war? Like, my father was in Korea and Korean and war, and he said the most disturbing part was, which is still chilling, that the lieutenants or the officers would nightly bring in the Korean prisoners and beat the living shit out of them, and always like, hey, Brooklyn, you want a piece? And he's like, no, thanks. And it would just like just torture the guys, just beat them for fun. So it was already starting to lose the
the glamour of World War II.
And then, but Vietnam is a different. Like, I feel like this setup, even though it happened in World War II, it happens in every war. The setup of search and destroy is what fucked them all up. Because here you are, you grow up in the 50s, you're watching these movies, you have a little bit, even if you're not innocent, you know you're capable of, but you're still, and then suddenly you're in the middle of this thing where they go, no, you have to burn all these Hamlets, because like I said, the Hamlet program, the Vietnamese took over the Hamlets. So they go, and the Vietnamese are in there. And whether they are or not, they're in enough where you're like, okay, it's them or me. And so you're torturing all these peasants out of their house, torching their village,
burning their fucking.
That's the strategy.
How long did they do that for?
That's our strategy.
How long did they do that
The whole
for?
time.
The whole entire
from
They just let their burn
1963.
villages down?
Yeah.
From 1963.
Jesus Christ.
And they said even, that's what Morley Safer was, the guy from 60 Minutes. I always thought, this fucking annoying guy, But meanwhile, he was a reporter, and they filmed in 1965 torching of a Hamlet. 1965, early in the war. And that's when everyone started protesting the Vietnam War, because they watched on TV, they're like, wait, this is like liberating France. What's going on here? It was just all these peasants running, they're torching the house and shooting the pigs. Like that was on the national news.
Jesus.
On the evening news.
That's what you were watching?
Well, I don't remember that, but I'm saying, but people shocked the whole country. That's when the protests began.
Because we were the good guys. We were always the good guys.
But
we were always the good
was
guys.
the news showing it like, check us out? Never like, boo, or like, fuck.
No, the news was like, hey,
this is crazy.
That's because the news was doing their fucking job.
True, yeah.
And they're like, here's what's actually happening.
No, right. They just shot, and Morley Safer had to leave. Like they were threatening him because they were saying he took it out of context. He didn't, which he probably
he took
did
it
too.
out of context.
Well, I'm saying they weren't saying that they'd been getting shot, like Marines had gotten shot from that village.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm saying it wasn't like, it's not just us evil and everybody else is good either. But I mean,
no, they were bad.
It was a stupid strategy.
But see, this is what happened. And it was crazy because the French had just done it before us.
Yes.
So they did this thing called pacification where they were like, they tried to do the social set. Like they were like, we're going to help build your rice paddies up. We're going to give you food. We're going to build schools. And during the day it worked. And then at night the Viet Cong would come in. Take the food, take the fucking guns,
That's right.
hide guns in the villages, hide weapons, hide soldiers. So then during the day they'd come back and they'd just keep getting supplies and they'd do raids from the villages with the weapons and shit the French gave them.
Yeah.
And then so the French would come back and be like, we know you're harboring communists.
Oh, Jesus.
And they would burn the fucking village down. Yeah. And then we did that. We did the exact same thing.
And then under the thing of like, we don't want communism to spread, which is funny to be like, we don't want you want to be free, guys. Trust me. And like burning villages down. Like, trust me, this is better.
And I think we did the same thing kind of in Afghanistan, right? In Iraq, where it would be like, we're going to give you guys money, work with us. And then the Taliban comes in at night and is like, puts a gun to their head and is like, well, you work with us.
Yeah.
I mean,
that's the whole problem with everything, right?
Yeah.
If you go to if the cops go to a neighborhood bar, the only analogy I ever use and everything is a neighborhood bar. And but if they go to a neighborhood bar and go, listen, we want you guys to do a couple of troublemakers in here, and the troublemakers are in there. Or they're outside waiting for these guys to leave.
Yeah.
They're not there. They're only going to be there part. They know you're going leave. You're not there to stay forever. So it always ends up screwing you,
Yeah, and if we don't kill them at night, they're going to come get fucking beheaded.
Well, isn't that what happened in Vietnam? I mean, once they took over,
exactly,
they Cambodia, all that stuff, they just destroyed. Genocide got rid of everybody that bugged them. And everybody with a pair of glasses. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean,
it's like
how'd you get those?
They literally went. Well, just anybody who was sort of fancy themselves intellectual. It was like it's like the army came in and literally just rampaged through Bushwick, Williamsburg, and Greenpoint in the past 3 years.
Nice.
I just said it.
Hey,
Everybody here who's been to a show at a bookstore, just line up.
Just burn the bookstores.
It's. I mean, that's the thing that's why I never really got into Vietnam. I like the Civil War and World War II, where it's like, it's kind of noble,
right? It seems
and then Vietnam is the first one that's like.
Well, it's so, but even Korea was like a harbinger. It's all like
Korea,
so psychological, right?
Yeah.
And I had another uncle who fought in World War II and fought with Audie Murphy. Do you know who Audie Murphy was?
No, who's that?
He's the most famous World War II hero.
Okay.
Like they made him a movie star. He wasn't a good actor, but he was this legendary World War II. My uncle happened to be in his unit.
Oh, wow.
And he said that all the hype, to show you the difference in the war, all the hype about him was true. He goes, this guy was the bravest. He goes, he was so crazy. He'd run right into battle.
Yeah.
They were at Anzio. They were at Battle of the Bulge. All these places. He goes, he would just run right into battle.
He's nuts.
and in those days, they'd celebrate now.
Like,
in
man,
World War
that's a
II,
hero.
Even any movie about Iraq, there's still an undertone of darkness. All the World War II movies, they're like, hey, there's no problem here.
Yeah. Kick their ass.
Yeah, like
That's
this guy's great. It had like a positive
Like
tone to it.
John Basilone.
What's that?
Guy? He was in the Pacific. There's a rest stop in New Jersey, like one of the first rest stops. That's what he got out of it.
Oh.
He got the Medal of Honor.
That's awesome.
He fucking, it's in the Pacific, and like he goes wild, picks up his gun without the fucking heat pad, just mows down the jet, and then he goes home. So they put him on a USO tour to sell fucking bonds, and he's like, no, I need to go back and fight.
Yeah.
So then he goes to Iwo Jima and is like, I'm gonna do that gun thing again.
What?
And he died.
Oh no.
Yeah, he
Bust
died.
out the trick.
But he got
boy, like he was a strike twice. Yeah.
he fucking.
Yeah, my
But
mom's
he got
cousin did
arrested
3
up.
tours in Vietnam. He
Really?
did one, and he's like, send me back, and did another, and he's
Whoa.
like, give me one more.
Who did it?
My mom's cousin.
Wow.
He did
3
He
tours?
did 2 more. He
3. Wow.
He did 3. He was like, fuck it, I'm not going back. I'm gonna
And what
stay
did he
here.
end up doing after the war?
I saw him like spazzing, fighting an arcade owner on the boardwalk one time.
That was Charlie.
Good man. He's a good
that was
man.
Charlie, dude.
Dude, he was.
But that's the whole point. Yeah.
He was with my mom the one time when they were younger, and he was sleeping in the car, and some guy like screamed something at my mom, and he like popped up and just got out and beat the shit out. They were in traffic on the highway.
Yeah,
he beat the
sure.
shit out of the guy and throw him on the side of the road. And he's like, "Come on, let's go."
Imagine that guy. He sees a woman in a car. He's like, "Fuck you."
The guy
And the
sits
guy
up.
pops out.
Yeah, dude, just pops
That's
up.
a Vietnam.
The
Fresh
Vietnam
from
vet.
3 tours. Yeah, I think it was like 74. Just pops up like what?
Can you imagine 3 tours? I mean, I mean, 2 tours is crazy, but at least you feel like during the second tour, the guy's like, fuck, what did I say yesterday?
Yeah,
But if you go for 3, that means you're like in all the way.
Yeah.
that's when I told the dude I was talking to. It was actually my ex-father-in-law. I was telling him about my mom's cousin. He's like, oh, that guy just likes killing people.
Yeah.
And I was like, maybe.
I mean, he probably just. There's also the guys.
Everyone's
that
got their thing.
You go there. True. You go there, and then you go home, and you're like, I can't be home after.
Yeah.
You're just in the fucking jungle
Yeah.
killing
Yes.
people. Now you got to go pretend to be a human.
Yep.
Yeah. It's like
Yeah.
when you get off the road for a long time.
Yeah.
Say it happens to cops. It happens to cops to a lesser
Dinner
degree.
with a friend. What's that? Yeah.
It happens to cops too.
Yes.
They get addicted to that adrenalized state and they go home. They're like, this sucks.
Sure.
And they stay there forever.
And
Get fat.
but the other thing with Vietnam, which I've watched a lot of those YouTube guys where they interview, and you see the similarities in them eventually. And one of them is that they said they got screwed. First of all, just imagine this: supposed to be the country sending all this money for aid. Several of them said the sea rations were terrible. He goes, we looked at the date on some of them. They were Korean and World War II.
Yikes.
That's how old the sea rations were.
Jesus.
That they're giving to the troops at supposedly the richest time in our history. And the other one is the M14. They said the M16 got more guys killed when they switched to the M16 because Westmoreland wanted, or one of these guys it was like a vanity project. The M14 wouldn't jam in the mud. The
I did hear
M16
that, yeah.
jammed. And they said guys would just be getting killed, bayoneted to death because it would
Christ.
jam and you couldn't unjam it.
Oh, fuck.
And they did, the M14 was, the early gun was better.
That sucks.
Yeah. America really fucked up. I don't like it.
But yeah.
The whole thing just
whole thing was
bums
just-
me out.
Yeah.
And then each president had an opportunity to fucking end it.
Yeah, that's right.
And they all just keep fucking dragging it out.
But that's what I mean. That's what I'm saying about that
Yeah.
state. Kennedy.
Yeah. He was close to ending it.
He was, but he
Yeah.
wasn't.
Well, they
You know what I
they
mean?
made
Like-
sure he didn't.
And they said, and this guy Van was talking to Henry Cabot Lodge, who was the ambassador, all the guys who were close to Kennedy. And it was just one of those things where it's like, just at the last minute, it's like any other decision you've seen in any power person, where you're like, everybody has this logical argument, and then they go, no, I think this is better.
Yeah.
And you're like, what? Why? You don't even give us a reason. And he never gave us a reason.
There was
there any kind of economic advantage that like was clear?
I don't think so.
Really? They didn't
I don't
even
think
like
there was
make
any-
any. Yeah, I guess there was
No.
nothing really there.
I mean, there was
Babes,
rubber. No, there was
babes.
rubber.
Babes.
Yeah.
All the shit that was there was gone when we left.
True.
Yeah.
Rubber, coconuts, all the rice. It was all gone. I mean, we fucking killed it.
Damn, that sucks.
I mean, Agent Orange. I mean, when you think about it.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Agent Orange killing all the people. They said their levels of whatever dioxin were 3 times anybody else by the time we left. And all the troops. I mean, doing his own troops is just crazy. I mean, that's the height of like immorality, you know, it's just the guys that are there fighting and you're just like, yeah, well, you know, it's like, no, they're the ones you have to really try to be a little more careful with, the opposite of what you're doing. It was really a weird situation, you know.
Also, the French were using napalm too.
They were before us?
Yeah, they were. We did everything they did.
Sounds like a French word.
Exact
napalm.
same thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what that is?
Yeah,
napalm
that fucking
is
was
gel.
Yeah, isn't it like petroleum gel and they light it on fire and you spread it if you like touch it.
You
put
don't
water
have
on
to
it.
light it on fire. It just goes on your body. It burns.
Eesh. And water makes it worse, right? Because if you take a grease fire, put water on it, it gets worse. Yeah, it stinks. And I mean, but France really wanted Vietnam, so
well, they had them before that.
Yeah,
they wanted it back. They had it, they lost it. They're like, I think we can get this back.
they want their baby back.
Started spreading some fire on people.
Yeah, what is it about Vietnam that's so? Because we apparently wanted it too. We went in there in the mid-50s and we couldn't leave. You ever go to a party and you're like, I gotta leave. This party's over.
Oh yeah,
and it's like,
it's like, you know, I guess I will do some coke.
You're saying it was 2 a.m. It was 2
and
a.m.
you end up
Vietnam.
going. If only I had left at 11 o'clock like I planned to. That's Vietnam.
This probably is just a psychological thing. It's like you want to be the best general. You start losing. You're like, fuck. We got this. We got this. And it's like, no. We should have this. Hear me out. This is my passion project.
Yeah.
This is my baby.
Yeah. I mean, that's the other thing. Everybody was just about, you know, the military, like their job is to get more money for the military. Mm-hmm. How can you get more money if you're not in a war, you know?
True. So how did what do you like? How's this thing progress? What do you? Yeah. How does it end? What's going on?
Vietnam. Yeah. I mean, it ended when we left. It was the most. It was really. They're lucky. It was the mid 70s. It was like 75. That famous rooftop
Saigon.
thing.
Yeah.
They're lucky because by then everybody was. It was like the age of apathy when I was a teenager. People were just into drugs, you know, dancing, and you know, it was just a very hedonistic time. People were done. All the protesting that happened in the 60s, people were done by the 70s. You know what I mean? And they're just like, yeah. And so when people left, there wasn't even outrage. It was like, oh, that was awkward.
That was a bummer.
That was just, people were just like, whoa.
Just coke and disco,
And you feel bad for all the people that, you know, all the Vietnamese that were still helping us by the end were fucked.
Yeah. Like that famous, that helicopter on the roof.
The helicopter on the roof.
That picture. That's a long line.
Yeah.
And that's the last chopper.
That's right.
Those boys are staying, and that's a fucking negative time.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
When that chopper takes off and you're like next in line, like, fuck.
I've had a
5 minutes earlier.
I was at Longwood Gardens waiting for a shuttle to like go see the shuttles. Like I was like the last guy. I had to wait like 15 more minutes. I was like, motherfucker. I don't know what happened. It settled down. It's better now.
No, it's not.
That's not tearing. The damage is done.
I mean, that's the thing. The power shift immediately.
Yeah.
And all the people, like when you think about the people right now in your life that you were like, fuck you. And then if suddenly they're in power, they go, where is this son of a bitch? Astoria? Where does he live again?
Yeah.
And then, you know, you just hope they, accidentally mistake you for Mike Feeney and kill him.
Yeah, but what's it like? So you grew up watching Vietnam, and then what was it like for you to see like the Iraq War and all? Because the older I get, the more I'm like, I saw this before.
I believed that there were weapons of mass destruction.
They got you too.
They got me. I believed it all the way. I said, there's got to be weapons of mass destruction. It wouldn't be this, they wouldn't be going to this extreme after Vietnam.
Yeah, they wouldn't be
if it wasn't
leaders.
true. They're not going to be fooled twice.
Wouldn't be this diabolical.
I said, they can't be that stupid, or diabolical. Either way, I said, there's no way there's not weapons of mass destruction.
And there wasn't.
I mean, I was a kid.
Me and the Senate believed this.
Yeah, you and Hillary Clinton.
All of us, yeah. Only a few didn't.
I was a kid, and it was 2003.
Yeah.
So I was fresh off 9/11. I was an 8th grade fucking patriot.
I had a bone to pick. Yeah.
I was pretty much a troop at this point.
They had you.
4 years later, I'd be going to West Point.
Yeah, they had you.
I was ready.
Yeah.
But, Vietnam,
my seat up.
Iraq, I was pumped. I was watching you remember when you
I like the
watched the
fact
news.
that he thinks you get into West Point. That's a hard school to get into.
I got in.
He was in.
You did?
Yeah.
Wow, I'm very impressed. You did?
Yeah, well, I quit right away, but I went.
Oh, that's impressive.
Yeah.
What do you have to get on your fucking SATs to get into a place like that?
I played football. That helped.
Oh.
Yeah, they got me in for that.
Yeah.
I got like an 11 something on my SATs.
Yeah,
Nothing. It's a little
better than me, but it's not that good.
Little above average. Yeah.
That's potential. 1100.
I got 1030.
I was 1100.
For football, that's a fucking 1600.
Yeah,
I got
true.
1030. In my defense, I did take them on THC.
That's pretty tight, actually.
You know, they used to have hits
THC
of
pills, or
THC.
or you smoking weed?
Pills back then.
Yeah, that was in the 70s. THC
We had
pills.
THC
What?
pills.
Yeah, dude.
I
People
thought that
just
was
snort 'em and
fucking
shit.
new age bullshit.
No,
Nah, dude.
All that shit we took, it wasn't probably as powerful, but it was
Yeah.
real.
I heard the THC pills are powerful as fuck.
Now?
No,
I'll
the
give you an
ones
idea.
back then.
Oh.
Well, because angel dust was sometimes sprinkled in. But I'll tell you what, first time I
Like,
took,
this is going to chill me out.
to give you an idea of how if THC was powerful, the first time I took it, I was on the corner of my block, and I had to walk back to my house because I was like, it's probably a couple of 100 yards, from the corner. I had to walk by putting my hands against the wall.
Oh, shit.
Like this the whole way. That's how scared I was.
No, that's
I was
you
like
had,
this.
dude, you had way more than THC.
No, I'm telling you, 'cause they didn't know. They would make pills and they would be like 2,000 milligrams. They didn't know anything.
Yes.
It was people in the 1950s.
I remember them.
like,
They were pink, small squad. I still remember them.
yeah, it was just pure THC. I would hear about this all the time. And they would take these pure THC pills, and it was probably like 2,000 milligrams. And no one had any idea what was coming. No one had those, like, one time I took an edible at the airport
Yeah,
stories.
true.
It was just, you grew up in the 60s, and all of a sudden you're on 2,000 milligrams of weed.
Well,
You're
those,
like,
those people really, at least by the 70s, it was more, those people, they would dose the punch. Like people, you didn't even want to take, you were there for a fucking glass of wine and a joint, and suddenly you're tripping on this giant. That was the crazy times of the 60s.
that was the acid, too.
People ended up, you still see a few acid casualties from those days.
Yeah.
Well, the government would do experiments, and they'd be like, we'll give them what would be like 800 hits of acid. And they'd be like, yeah, this stuff fucks people up. It's like, well, you gave them 9 million
No,
times.
people would volunteer for that shit. I would have if I was a teenager back then. I know I would have.
Yeah, that'd have been tight.
I would have been happy as hell.
Yeah, that was a weird. That must have been. I mean, I'm talking like I was there. I just hear from. I used to sell weed to people, and they were like, anytime the dude was like 60 now, they'd be like, you should have seen the THC. But they'd always get the. There was that. There was the ludes that were kicking around.
The ludes were good and bad, but I mean THC was something very specific. Like ludes were around for years.
Your guys' drugs stunk. It was dust, THC pills.
Yeah. Dust was the worst.
You guys would have loved Molly.
Probably, yeah.
Ecstasy would have been nice. You guys would have enjoyed
What
that.
we used to take was methadone was different forms back then. Like in the 60s, I think it was a DMT or whatever it was. But by the 70s, we would take crystal meth, which sounds more dangerous than it was. It wasn't as powerful as meth, but it wasn't
Really?
meth. No, it was. We used to take it all the time, crystal meth.
It's probably
But
Adderall.
it was not. It was definitely child's play
Yeah.
compared to what meth was.
Yeah. Oh, you guys were just like taking them.
Yeah.
Uppers, Quaaludes,
Uppers.
Taking some
dust.
crystal meth.
Dust is nice. That's a good.
Angel dust I never took, thank God.
I smoked it on accident.
Bad,
What?
right? Bad.
It was fucked up.
People got addicted to it. I can't imagine how.
I knew a guy. You know them. They always are. They have an eye like this all the time. Whenever someone does dust a lot, they always like twitch real
Oh,
hard.
fuck.
I know
But
a
the-
dude that was going like I think 20 miles an hour on a motorcycle on 95.
You know what's interesting?
He got in trouble.
You know what's interesting about Vietnam, which I realized we all had army jackets in the mid 70s, early 70s to mid 70s. Everybody wore the green army jacket. Like that was the biggest style. And it was Vietnam vet. It was Vietnam clothes. So even though nobody really welcomed them home, that was a really important part of the style.
That's funny because people dress like construction workers now here.
Yeah.
So it's
That's right.
kinda like, yeah, it's weird.
Yeah. You dress like somebody who works harder than you.
True.
That's right. But yeah.
So did you get to witness like dudes coming home and getting kind of treated like shit?
No, but I definitely, like I said, in class, that girl's brother guy.
Yeah.
And like I said, I knew the Vietnam vets, but they didn't get treated like shit in my neighborhood. I mean, but because everybody's like, oh, I went to Vietnam. It was
it's fucked up.
It was a consequential thing. I think it was mostly like at protests or at the airports. But I mean, in general,
Was it looked at as kind of like a shame? Like you went to
no,
in
not a
Vietnam?
shame. But there was something like it was a serious, like everybody knew, like these guys went through something that was a little different from like World War
Sure.
II and stuff.
That's how
And
it
they,
is.
and they had long hair. So even the patriotic people were like, this guy's all, like,
Oh, fuck.
because they had
Yeah.
long hair. But they were, they were great guys. I mean,
Yeah.
some of them were really
Yeah.
great guys, Like
It's
they weren't
kinda-
that fucked up, but they get wasted at night. But everybody, in those days, it was different. Like, they weren't like, oh, that guy drinks because he's a Vietnam vet. People were getting fucked up all the time.
Yeah.
Everybody was smoking weed. Everybody had long hair. Everybody had army jackets, and everybody was just kind of insane. So it was
Sounds awesome.
Yeah.
It was kind of awesome, but so there was something different, at least around then at that time, you know.
I need to bring it back.
But
I'll bring it back.
I need to get way more militant in my weed smoking. Army jacket. I'm fucking up right now.
It's funny to be fucked up and smoking weed. Like
It is, yeah.
you're like, yeah, I'm just dark.
You're military.
I need to be like,
It is weird that our biology rejects burning villages on some level.
Yeah.
You know, if you do it, it fucks you up.
it's tough coming back.
Fucks
oh
up your
my
mind.
God! But I mean, the tragedy is that that was literally the strategy that they were told to do.
Yeah.
So what does that do to you? You're listening to the people that you don't make those decisions. It's a chain of command.
Yeah.
And they're saying burn the villages.
You can't really half-ass it, really. It's
Oh
like
my
set,
God!
like,
I
one
read
thing on
I read
fire.
a horrible book. It was just guys that had done atrocities in Vietnam. It was just an oral history
Ugh.
from guys that have done things in Vietnam. And I'll tell you, I remember one quote somebody said, "You'll never be surprised. You're going to be shocked." Some guy was talking to some other reporter or somebody who was going over there, and he goes, "You're going to be shocked at the cruelty of a 19-year-old American boy, like, and what they'll be capable of by the time they leave."
I mean, that's
and the
the
guy
thing.
goes, "That's what happened." Yeah.
That's the thing. Every one of these wars, every one of these atrocities is 19-year-old, 20-year-old boys they've been killing people for a year.
Sure.
They're gonna go wild.
Yeah, once one of your friends gets shot, it's like, all right, well, fuck
Yeah,
this.
we'd be the same fucking way.
Yeah,
Yeah.
of course.
You know, I mean, to varying degrees. Some people would love it more than other people. We'd all be the same way.
Yeah, you would love it.
What, war?
Yeah, no, committing atrocities.
Yeah, right. I'd hate it.
You would be the
I'd hate it.
worst.
Fuck me up. I'd be in a long hair and a jacket so quick. Just like, what the fuck's going on? Yeah, I don't know. That would be. I mean, you know, because there was like, I think they just gas you up enough to get you over there, and then it's like your friend gets shot.
Or you
and
get
then it's
fucking
just like,
drafted, dude.
true. Yeah.
Think of that. You
Forgot
get
about
fucking
that.
drafted
Yeah.
into that. You're just
Yeah, you're in college. Like, even the guys who
Yeah.
just were like, I decided to drop out for one semester. They go, the minute I dropped out, they got me. Like, they were watching people
Yeah.
to make sure the minute they got him, they're like, get that fucking guy. They're probably like finding out their grades are like, and get this, he's going to drop out.
he's not gonna do
Yeah,
anything.
my uncle played basketball just to get out of it. He played basketball at Westchester to get out of it. I
Really?
think, yeah.
Who did?
Michael Jack. He was of the perfect age to get drafted, and he just hooped it up.
My dad graduated college or high school in '74,
Mhm.
so he got a draft card, but he was.
My dad was too.
I always
my-
make fun of him for being a draft out.
He got a draft.
He got a draft card. He didn't get drafted. But
Yeah, 74.
the
was
war
all-
ended.
People trying to get out of there.
The
Yeah.
war ended, but it was funny it's fun to make fun
He
of him.
probably got the last year of the draft. The draft
Yeah.
probably ended in
Oh,
75.
that must have been
Yeah.
so nice.
It's nice to make fun of him for being a draft.
I can't
out.
believe he
That's
played
very funny.
football at West Point. That's pretty impressive.
Well, I didn't. I quit.
Yeah, you
But,
practiced.
but let's answer this question. Did you just play football in high school and you were going to try to get on West Point's team? Or was West Point putting you on the team?
No, West Point recruited me. I got recruited.
Uncle
That's
Sam.
impressive.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is.
That's fucking Division I, isn't it?
Yeah.
D1 ball.
Gee.
Yeah, that's why
What
I went.
position you play? Wait,
Offensive line.
Quarterback.
Wait,
I was the quarterback.
I was a
I
wide
was going
out.
to say tight end.
That'd be really nice. No,
Tight
I
end's
was
the best position
I
to
was
play
a
in
fucking
football.
offensive
True.
guard.
Tight end's the best position because you don't really have to block. You don't really have to catch, but you have to do both, and you do them whenever you want.
True. You just got to run and go.
Tight end.
That's it.
Yeah, 3 steps, cut across the middle.
That is
Yeah.
impressive.
It's
It is impressive.
D1 ball.
Yeah, you
Fucking
guys should have seen
D1.
me
You should
crying.
go to Penn State. Didn't you grow up near Penn State?
Yeah, I wasn't good enough for that.
No, they're fucking
Those
monsters.
guys are fucking.
Yeah.
They're monsters.
There's a difference.
Yeah,
In
they were another-
Division One. There's a huge jump from Army to
You just have to play Navy.
a major program.
You would have been
yeah.
in a war, though.
Yeah, it was 2006. I would have been.
You've been in the
Yeah,
I
heart.
would've
you would have
graduated.
been.
Yeah, I would have been in.
You might have tortured.
Middle
You might
East.
have
You would have
tanked
been
the
in Afghanistan.
village.
You would have been at the surge in Iraq and then Afghanistan. We shuttled you right over to Afghanistan.
Man, you would have been.
And I went over
I'd
and did
have been
shows in Djibouti too. We had, we
Oh,
had troops
nice.
in Djibouti. We
Yeah,
were by
I-
Somalia. We got off the plane and it was flies. I mean, the whole sky. Like I'm like, what is this? What is right up here? It was this dark like dirt. Like I thought there was like some kind of a coal oven. It was flies.
Oh.
Ugh.
It's fucking flies.
Djibouti and Somalia would not be great to grow up in.
No.
Djibouti stinks.
Somalia would be pretty
Yeah.
good. Did you ever read the
It really
Ion
does
Hershey?
stink.
Island?
Fucking
Djibouti?
yeah, it's a
I
rough
mean, it's
place.
such a funny place.
You know what the capital of Djibouti is?
What?
Djibouti.
Really?
Yeah.
Djibouti?
Yeah.
Pretty tight.
Just thought that's nice.
Where is
yeah.
Djibouti?
It's on the Horn of
Djibouti?
But
Africa.
that's what they said about Vietnam.
By
They
the
said
Middle
you
East.
get
Is
off
it
the
really?
plane and it stunk. That was the first thing they noticed.
fuck.
They said it's the hottest place on the planet, and it
stinks.
smelled.
Yeah.
The minute you got off, that was the first thing everybody noticed.
Djibouti stinks.
No,
At least-
Vietnam.
At least
Oh, Vietnam stinks. Sorry, I thought you said. I didn't know.
I know what you're doing, Matt.
No, that's what I thought you were talking about.
We got good movies and music out of it, though.
Vietnam?
Out of Vietnam.
Was that really Vietnam, though?
Yeah, the birds.
There's enough suffering and bullshit that good stuff came out of it.
I'm saying, but most of those
It came after, obviously.
or before, but it wasn't really directly related to it.
ABBA.
What's that?
ABBA
Yeah,
came
ABBA
out
came
after.
out 'cause
Came
of
out
Vietnam.
I'm
after.
saying all the good music was used in the Vietnam movies.
Yeah,
but it wasn't
true.
necessarily because of Vietnam.
Yeah.
By the way, I did a show, a 9/11 Wounded Warrior thing last summer, and in the middle of John Fogerty, speaking of one of the famous Vietnam soundtrack guys, Creedence Clearwater,
Yeah.
he gets on in the middle of the show. Everybody's tired, by himself basically, which is a little band, and sounds and looks exactly like he looked from the old days, and destroys the place.
Wow.
Damn.
It was really so impressive to see, and he was a real Vietnam soundtrack guy.
Yeah.
Every Vietnam movie's got a Creedence Clearwater
Yeah.
song.
They'd be nothing without Vietnam.
Creedence Clearwater.
Yeah.
That was-
Well, they wouldn't have made they wouldn't have been bad. They wouldn't have lasted that long. You're right.
True.
But it's also because he had a lot of rain songs and a lot of apocalyptic songs. I think that helped. Like, for example,
have you ever seen?
right.
Your
Well, that song, Have You Ever Seen Rain? Like, I was like, oh, that must be about Vietnam because it's about this whole clash. It must be about the end of the world. It's about him and his brother fighting and then breaking up a band. So this is what I mean. I want it to be about Vietnam.
Yeah.
He's got an argument with his brother.
Yeah.
Wasn't that the guy who got sued for copying his own music when he did CCR? That was owned by some record label. Then he put out his own stuff, but it sounded so much like CCR. He got sued by his record label for stealing his
evil.
own music.
They would
For
sue a
sounding
guy.
too much like himself.
That's evil.
That's a tragedy.
Maybe
That's
Hitler was
evil.
right.
That makes me sick.
I think that was him.
That makes me sick to my stomach.
Yeah.
They have the audacity to sue a guy.
It was illegal for him to go "Da-na-na-na," too
be
many
himself.
downstrokes at once. They'd be like,
Oh my God, that's really psychotic.
fucked up.
Yeah.
In the 80s too, he needed.
Well, I'll tell you one of the
fire it back
greatest
up.
scenes in. You ever see that Beach Boys movie where his father goes, "Well, I sold the rights," and that guy, what's that actor's name? He's really good. The young guy that played Brian Wilson and so.
I don't think I saw the Beach Boys movie.
It's pretty good. I mean, it's not that great, but he's this
Rock?
guy's so good. He's that actor. He's always in many things, but he just is sick. He looked sick.
Yeah.
When his father goes, the Beach Boys' father was like a real dick. Beach Boys, another one. Talk about I wonder how that influenced their relationship with music. Like, because music, Beach Boys is before people knew about Vietnam.
Mm.
And then, a lot of bands were associated with the more conservative. I would say, here are the bands that would be the Vietnam vet guys. Not the hip music, it was anti-war. I would say the Beach Boys, Frankie Valli and the Four Seasons, the Young Rascals. Like, there's certain bands.
Damn, it sucks to have PTSD and listening to fucking the Beach Boys.
It was probably
Waking up in
yeah.
nightmare every day.
Well, then they got weird. The Beach Boys ended up getting kind of weird.
Sure. Well, I don't want to discuss it unless you guys watch the movie.
Oh,
Because
true,
it's such
true.
a known entity. But the whole thing is that crazy Mike Love, he's the lead.
Yeah.
He was the one. He tried to sue Brian Wilson for using the name Beach Boys when Brian Wilson wrote all the songs.
That's fucked up.
But then he gives this speech. You have to watch this speech of him at the when they were inducted into the Hall of Fame, Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in like 1988. Because everybody said he was kind of a douchebag, He gets up there and he goes, "This is 1988, 88,"
Yeah.
and he goes, "Beach Boys, I'd like to thank. We had more #1 hits than anybody else. We toured the world 16 months in a row. I'd like to see the Mop Tops," that's the Beatles, "try to beat that one."
Oh, fuck.
And then he says something else. He goes, "I'd like to see Mick Jagger and the Rolling Stones try to top," like he was literally arguing from like 1965.
The Beach Boys
And the
are
whole
number
place
one.
was like, oh.
Beach Boys fucking rule, dude.
That just moved me. I'm like, fuck yeah, dude. Fucking
Yeah.
pussy ass Beatles.
Beatles are fucking pussies.
Mick Jagger's a bitch, dude.
Yeah.
the Beatles are the best. First of all, I love the Beach Boys, but the Beatles are the best because just imagine everybody's trying to be hipper and more bluesy, and these guys will be like, bah, 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 bah. In the middle of their thing, they'll do songs with fucking oboes and kazoos.
Yeah.
That kind of rules. Yeah.
I mean, it's kind of badass.
They took it back for the whites.
They took it back to their stupid dance hall shit from England in the 50s, you know. But that was
Did you watch the Get Back documentary?
No.
That made me a Beatlemania.
I heard it was awesome.
I want to see it so badly, but I want to get Disney Plus. I'm just too lazy. I'm sick of putting in passwords. True. I can't do it. I have to have a password for Disney Plus. Can't they have one password for everything and just use it? Like one thing you could buy a subscription.
It's communism, dude. We almost had it. We fought it off.
What's that now?
Yeah, it was communism. We almost had it.
Yeah,
communism
that's
one
right.
password.
One password.
That would get me, actually. Like, dude, everything's on one thing. Just put on your gray sweatsuit.
But the Beatles were, they were part of that. Music was, you're right, like music was really part of what people at that time, like, I remember it was such a Vietnam thing. Like, you would see these shows, and even as little kids, we knew, like, if you'd watch, like, the Dean Martin show, because we watch everything. You were a little kid. And you watch, like, the Dean Martin had a TV show, and you knew they were pro-war. And then you watch, you know, almost no other TV show was anti-war, really. Laughing was a little bit, you know. And
which one was anti-war?
What, Laughing?
Yeah,
I'm saying, like, all these shows on TV. So they have these old people, and you'd think, even though we're like 7 years old, like, those are the squares. Like, you know what I mean? They were like pro-war, and then you see.
So
like,
it was cool. It was cool to be anti-war when you were young.
Sure.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. No, that was like the hip thing.
Oh, so you're saying like the sanctioned station shows were just kind of
like most of you knew like they were squares, even though we were little kids. We knew they were squares.
So the shows of that time were supporting a horrific war and like a horrific kind
but
of
they weren't really
thing.
supporting it, but you just kind of knew
no way.
that was like the way it was in some weird way. You could sense like that was it. That's why Saturday Night Live was the first really anti-establishment. Like, I know the Smothers Brothers and all this other stuff, but
still are.
Saturday Night Live.
SNL's, they go against the grain.
Oh yeah,
way big time, dude.
Yeah, but I mean at that when they first started. But again, it wasn't political by then. That was just like, oh shit, these people. We all smoked weed. Like the whole country smoked weed in those days. Everybody got fucking high. It's amazing to me that it wasn't legalized then.
Yeah,
everybody smoked weed. Everybody had weed on them at all times. Everybody, you know, under age 40, and SNL was the first time people were like wearing tie-dyed shirts on TV. Like they didn't dress up and jeans, and you could tell they were stoned, and you could tell they make little jokes the whole show about being stoned. So like that was like it was the most breakthrough thing anyone had seen on TV.
That's kind of nuts to think. When was that?
75, 76.
That's kind of nuts to think about. Yeah.
That was the end of right after the war ended, I guess.
And now, you know, the major late night shows are just freewheeling. Big time freewheeling.
Now it's just back to Vietnam.
Truth to power.
Where they're all like,
truth to power.
You better listen to the government.
True.
Like, all right.
Yep.
It's kind
the
of
government's
fucked up.
right.
Dude, I'm telling you, I talked about that earlier. It's the concept of enantiodromia, where anything at its absolute extreme flips into its opposite.
Yeah.
Sure. What do you call it? Anti-what?
And I think I'm not pronouncing it right, but enantiodromia.
I'm not sure.
It's a swing of the pendulum, dude.
Yeah.
The pendulum's reaching just to go back.
Can't you say swing of the pendulum is more poetic?
Yeah,
Why do you
true.
have to use a scientific term for something that was beautifully...
It just sounds cool.
No, swing of pendulum sounds cool.
The pendulum swing. The
pendulum sounds cool.
The zenith of the pendulum is just the beginning of it going back
like
to the other state.
The pendulum, I like that. I mean, that's not what you're saying, but pendulum is much cooler than antiodromia.
Okay.
Yeah. Matt,
fair
shut
enough.
the fuck up. What are you
Listen
thinking?
to me.
Sorry, guys.
Poetry.
I thought I was doing something.
Poetic.
Antiodromia was nice.
My eye hurts.
What's the fucking snake eating itself?
Ouroboros.
That thing too.
That too.
Yeah, that's in there too. We got that.
Snake eating itself. Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, Ouroboros, dude.
What do you call it?
Ouroboros.
Ouroboros.
Yeah.
But does it really eat itself, or does it just appear to eat its own skin?
That's the question.
Really, nobody knows.
Gosh. Let's get back to Vietnam, dude.
How about King Rat? I like that one too.
What's King Rat?
What's that?
All the rats are in a circle together. Do you know that one? Yeah, they all like eat. What do they do? Their tails get caught together and they end up.
Oh yeah, a rat net. Like when their tails get knotted together. You ever see that?
Oh fuck!
It's
That's what a king
disgusting.
rat is. Ew. Yeah.
And what do they bite each other to death?
Probably.
I don't know.
That's what rats for sure.
Oh
You ever
my
see
God.
rats get killed by terriers?
Yes,
That's
Pretty fun to
fantastic.
watch.
the greatest.
Yeah.
It's like in northern
really
England.
fun to watch.
Like, okay, well, let
Yeah,
me
they
go.
just dig them up.
Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah, it is the best.
that's good.
It's the best. See them scared for once.
Yeah.
Not so tough.
I don't mind the rats in New York.
You don't?
They don't affect me.
Nah, they start.
That's because you live in a story where it's
There's almost no rats up here.
That's right, because it's all, well, I'll tell you where they are.
They
Probably right by the that little area near the airport.
Although I saw one last night for the first time,
Big
like
boy.
on my front porch there.
Right here?
Yeah, it's the first time I've seen one.
It's called an airway.
What is it called?
Airway.
Airway? Front porch.
Well, there's no porch.
Well, you don't have to be poetic about it.
No, but airways. But I'm being New York about it. Call it airway.
You call it an airway?
Yeah.
I'm not in New York at all.
Yeah, but since you're living in,
I know. I'm working on it.
Airway. Why do they call them an airway?
I don't know.
What?
That's what we call them growing up. Airway.
Oh, you're from New York.
Yeah,
Where in New York?
Brooklyn.
How do you feel about Brooklyn now?
That's fantastic. Well, I mean, I have mixed feelings because, like I said, if it had kept going the way it was going, it wouldn't exist anyway.
True.
Obviously now
That's an anti-adromia.
I was going to say it's either way.
Yeah.
The extreme now is the other thing.
Mobsters and white pussies.
Anti-adromia. I'm starting to like anti-adromia now.
Hell yeah. None of us are saying it right.
But
I'm
only-
pretty sure.
Yeah.
That is
My
the
girlfriend
thing.
likes Brooklyn.
She
I
does.
like Queens.
You do? Yeah.
I like this. This is good. This neighborhood's good.
I used to live up the block.
Yeah, that's crazy. You lived right
I lived
there.
right up the block. I lived on 42nd Street and 30th Avenue.
Yeah,
What?
there's a bar there called Blackbirds. I don't know if it was around back then.
Well, back then, Suspenders. Suspenders, the fireman bar on 37th and 3rd. They used to have a location over there.
Okay.
The bus terminal's still over here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where I live, right near the bus terminal.
Fuck
It's
yeah.
wild.
It's crazy to me.
I
Walking on the
kind
train is a pain
of
in my
like seeing
ass.
the rats though. Like
You do?
when I walk from the stand and the cellar, like back and forth, you walk through. I guess it's Washington, not Washington Square Park. I think Grant. What park's right by the
You
stand?
talk about like by Irving
Union
Place?
Square. Union Square. I'm an idiot.
Yeah.
And the wall, the park's like shoulder level.
Yes.
It's a little elevated, so you see the rats like see them
On
running
the
around
wall?
like right next to you.
They love a wall, don't they?
Yeah.
They love a
Wait, so
trail.
did you see the dude? Did you see like 42nd Street back in its heyday?
I didn't just see it. I
What was it like?
indulged in it.
What was it like?
It was like
That was a glory just fapping at a peep show.
it was yeah, it was I mean, I was a kid, so to me it
Oh,
was
that's
very
perfect.
exciting. I was
That's perfect.
19, 18, but
Wait, where?
it was
42nd
like
Street
that.
Deuce.
Honestly,
Oh shit!
42nd Street back
I
when
thought
it
you were
was,
talking about this street. I was like, what
I'd
the fuck?
I'd
is going on
fap-
here? This is 42nd
I'd
Street.
fap on 40. I'd fap here.
I do whack off on
Just the
42nd
Greek
Street.
guys. Just the Greek guys drinking like sparkling water.
Wait, when you lived here, was it all fucking Greeks and Russians and Arabs here?
it was Greeks. Yeah,
Yeah,
it was all Greeks. Back then, it was all Greeks. I lived here in the 80s,
yeah,
probably 85, 86,
Damn.
and I feel like it was yesterday.
really.
I feel like I was just here. I was like, yeah, I used to live around here. It was 100 years ago, and I'm like, yeah, it
Yeah,
just feels like it was yesterday.
That's crazy.
that is fucked
I feel
up.
like I was just like 3 summers ago.
So you lived.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So you love the Deuce, the show.
I like that show. I like
And
the
you
idea
lived
of
that
witnessing
Yeah,
that.
I lived. I mean, I was in Times Square when it's funny because the 70s to me, when I was a kid, like teenager, and we go to Times Square, it was wild. But the 80s, it was a little more dangerous in a different way. I can't really describe why, because it was the same, but the 70s was like more like the Deuce.
Yeah.
And then the 80s was like these huge gangs, but the 70s there were huge gangs too. So sometimes you be on 42nd Street and a swarm of kids get off the train and just start robbing the few unshady people that were there and just start knocking shit over, ripping. It was the early days of camcorders. So you see the kids waving the trophy for camcorder, you know what I mean? Gang. But so it got a little wild, but I mean, and but like I said, I did a whole show about those days in New York, and one of the things I talk about is how people would go to a play, and nobody went for dinner or drinks after Broadway show. You went right, get the train or cab, and get the hell out
Took
of there
off, yeah.
immediately. Nobody would hang out after. You'd have dinner before or everything was shut down by 11 o'clock
Really?
after a play. Yeah, no, the streets would deserve. All Times Square was crowded, but with dirt bags and a few tourists that are like, what am I doing here? But the Broadway's all like 8th Avenue, all those restaurants, all shut by 11 o'clock.
Damn. But you were saying as a teenager, you had access.
We
to-
loved it. You just take the train right here.
Damn, you can just go
And
into
I
a
lived
lady with a
in
bush.
the 80s, mid-80s, I lived in 45th Street and 9th Avenue. So I was always in Midtown in the middle of the heyday of all that stuff. You know?
Yeah, it's crazy. That used to be like severely fucked up over there. Now it's just like
It was really bad. Yeah.
that's
You
awesome.
miss when it was shitty?
Yeah, I mean, you miss it, of course, but, you're looking with rose-colored glasses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, it
Like
was
if you were
very
there
bad.
now, you'd be mad.
Oh, yeah. Well, even then, I knew you could die. There was a lot of bad shit going on.
Yeah.
Yeah. Even,
So you always remember like, oh, this, but it wasn't some fun glam.
Yeah.
Taxi Driver is fun to watch as a movie, but when you're in the middle of it, it's like, yeah, no, it was really bad.
yeah, because even what was that Bruce Willis movie where it's shot in Philadelphia in the 80s and it's just terrifying? 12 Monkeys, was it?
Oh, yeah.
They shot a Bruce Willis movie in the 80s in Philly, and it looks crazy how fucked up it was.
12 Monkeys in the late 90s.
Was that late 90s?
But that's Philly. You have to subtract 10 years from
New
every
York.
other place.
Philly's fucking shitty, dude.
know.
Philly's in New York in the 70s. I used to always say that.
Yeah,
It's
still.
I was talking to Laura outside,
yeah.
and I go, oh, you're from Philly? I like Philly. She goes, yeah, it's screwed up now.
You should.
the people from there.
I can't stop talking about it. I've talked about it.
Kensington.
We were just down, dude. Kensington Avenue in Philadelphia
Yes.
is fucking crazy.
I know.
I've never seen anything like it.
It's like the
It's
Bowery.
truly a national disaster.
It's a national. It looks
It's
like
a
zombie
major-
apocalypse.
it's-
Zombie apocalypse.
We were filming our sketch show down there last 2 weeks ago, and I would just drive after every shoot. It'd be like 1 or 2 in the morning, so I would drive up and down Kensington Ave, and I've never, dude, people injecting into their necks, into open fucking wounds on their legs and shit.
It's terrible.
Yeah,
Well, apparently-
somebody should do something.
It's tough. They're
But
saying.
isn't it interesting? Like what? This is the problem with democracy. You can't just do something.
Yeah,
You have to make sure everybody's on board. Everybody understands. Even the people you want to stop have to be on board.
yeah.
That's the problem with democracy.
yeah.
Yeah, but if it was communism,
Well, I'd say
they'd be up
communism.
against the wall.
I was saying fascism,
Yeah,
monarchy,
yeah.
theocracy,
True. I like a nice
We do
theocracy.
need to fucking
Timocracy.
get a nice theocracy. What's a timocracy?
aristocracy.
What's a timocracy?
That's a good question. I think it's a combination of, it's one of those old like Plato things, where they have timocracy.
Yeah.
And I think it's a combination. Well, we'll have to look up. I don't want to say that anymore. I think it's a combination of what citizens, nice. Okay.
What is it?
Oh, there you go. Oh, I thought you knew it.
Okay. I
You
think
need to own property to do things in the government.
a timocracy. All right, fair enough.
So like a limited aristocracy. I
All right.
like it.
I wouldn't mind that a little bit, maybe. Homeowner. Not bragging. I'm a homeowner.
Taking my dad and friend from back home and brother-in-law to the Yankees game tonight.
You are?
Yeah, I'm excited. We got the front row seats from the boss over there. Yeah,
Steinbrenner?
SNL.
Are you
Oh, really?
Yeah.
bringing
yeah.
a glove?
I might catch a foul ball behind the net.
Gloves.
Thankfully, last time
Don't be the dickhead that doesn't give it to a kid.
Last time I sat behind home plate, I was drinking a little, and then anytime a foul ball comes back, it's terrifying.
Yeah.
There's a net, but it's going 100 miles an hour
Jesus
right at you.
Christ.
And I was so drunk that it flew and hit, and like 10 seconds later, I was like, it was a very embarrassing moment.
One time I was drunk at it was a Yankee game. This is 100 years ago. This guy, Toby Harrow, was playing for the Rangers,
Yeah.
I think. And I kept saying, Toby, hey, did they think about giving you a boy's name? Toby? And so my whole section's laughing, right? They're like, ha, ha, ha. Toby, the game was a blowout, whatever it was. I forget who was winning. It's just some shitty game. And he starts lining it towards where we're
Oh,
sitting.
no.
And the whole crowd turned on me. He's like, you son of a bitch, if I hit with that ball, we're going to kill you. The wise ass.
That was
in
back
his-
before they had fucking nets up,
Yeah,
right?
I don't know that.
People
Oh my
must have been
God.
getting, dude,
And he
people were getting
started-
hit with fucking
He lined
bats.
like 3 in a row, and people like when he's
Yeah.
up to bat. Like he went out of his way to just try to hit this
That's
loudmouth.
incredible.
Holy fuck.
By the way, those loudmouths are my least favorite thing.
Oh, the worst. We're
It
the worst.
bothers me so fucking.
The
and
worst.
They're timeless. These
Yes.
dudes that go to
Yeah,
baseball
yeah.
games are from the 60s.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't know how they're still making these dudes.
Dude, it's
Yeah.
before internet
These
comments.
white guys that go down and
Yeah.
sit on the third base line and are like,
And they have
Alec, just yelling at a guy
and they
at
have
third.
the projection of an opera singer.
They really
of a trained
do.
singer.
You can see the player he can hear it.
Yeah.
He's getting insulted.
Yes.
They'll be like,
Yeah.
you can watch a guy shake it off.
Dude, girl's
Yes.
name would fuck
It's
me
fucking
up.
crazy. Girl's
It's
name
crazy.
would have
Girl's
got me.
name is
Girl's
brutal.
name would have got me.
It's such a great mocking voice too.
Yeah.
I had a friend that was really good. I mean, I was a loudmouth, but I didn't go out that often. But my friend, he had the best voice.
and it's
He
always that tone where it's like,
cut through yes. He cut
just-
through everybody.
Yeah.
And it was just people get so mad at
you see
him.
that Yankees Indians game?
No.
The fucking outfield jumped into the. I mean, they were up on the wall, like
I
trying
think it
to
was, yeah.
fight the fucking
Fans.
bleacher creatures.
Oh,
yeah.
that's so funny.
Well, it's so
Yeah.
funny to work your whole life and be like, I'm finally a pro, and there's just some dude, some mailman
fucking
waiting for
idiot,
you.
some drunk mailman.
Pussy.
Yes.
Well, it's the same in comedy. Only the problem in comedy, which people don't talk about, is that sometimes usually the drunk is your fan.
Oh, always.
They came to see you.
And then you got to
And then
kick
they're
them
like,
out.
hey, and you got to kick them out.
I know, and it
Yeah.
hurts me.
That's the worst. But you know what? What are you going to do?
It makes me sad.
It's
Yeah.
pathetic.
When
but
somebody
it,
has
it
to
happened to me
leave.
2 weeks ago.
Yeah, it happens constantly.
And the guy's like, he's my favorite comic.
Yeah. I had a
Yeah.
guy in North Carolina. I had to kick him out. He was yelling the whole time. He's yelling shit from the podcast.
Yeah, and yeah.
Yes.
And you got to be like, all right, please, you got to head out. That was the 5th strike.
Yeah.
He's ruined the entire show at this point.
Yeah.
Him and his girlfriend leave. He starts resisting in the doorway.
That's the
He's
best.
grabbing the door.
It's the best.
He's like,
yeah,
this
because
is
he's
gonna work.
realizing this is my one thing I'm looking forward to all month.
Yeah. And then he goes outside to kick him out. I watch him sneak back in.
Yes.
And walk. He didn't like sneak through the back. He walked to the front of the stage to get back to his seat. And I was like, because the lights are on, you can't really see. I was like, there's no way this is that guy again. And
back
like,
in.
the whole crowd
You
was like,
should
it's
do-
him. And they had the security swarmed him again.
You should get his phone number and put him on a podcast.
He was good.
No, put him on and say, listen, I want to talk to you when you're sober. You can represent a whole new
shit.
breakthrough.
Like, how'd you feel about that?
You can break through a whole new thing. How much did it cost you? And how did you feel about coming to see your buddy, Shane, and trying to ruin my fucking show?
Yeah, but I don't want to. It'd be like naming a school shooter on the news.
True.
I don't know if I want to give him the publicity.
No, but you're not treating him nicely. You're saying, look, you're
Yeah.
representing all the assholes every comedian's dealt with.
Yeah, it's not a bad
Nah,
idea.
they helped the show.
They do.
They're always like, dude, I
What?
helped.
They were just laughing.
True.
Oh, we're not allowed to laugh. Yes.
They always say the same shit. Oh, in front of the comedy club, they're talking to me. I can't talk back. It's like, no, not like that.
Yeah, and I'm not talking to you.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm talking.
We
And
actually,
you're drunk, so you're like, he's talking to me.
did you ever have a guy leave by his own
He's talking
volition?
straight to me.
Did you ever have a guy
and the
leave
only
by his
time
own
we're talking
volition?
to you is to go, be quiet.
Yeah.
Then they
Not
think
a
that's
chance.
crowd work.
Not a
that
chance.
Hey, could
Yeah.
you be quiet? Oh, he's trying to talk to me.
Now we're
to
doing
shut
our
you
act.
up.
Now we're doing the act I dreamed about, where me and him become friends after the show.
Yes.
True.
Yeah, I think you should definitely get the guy
Get one of
because
those guys
it
on?
really is disturbing. Well, I don't know, but I mean, it could be the worst idea of all time. It probably is, but it's just disturbing because when you think about how many of these people are fans,
Yeah.
because people think of hecklers as people trying to ruin your show sometimes, but I'd say 80% of the time they're fans. They're
Yeah, that
drunk.
very rarely
For sure.
happens. Once you have fans, it rarely happens where somebody's heckling you to ruin the show.
No,
When
they're
you
usually
don't have
sitting
fans-
there, the people that hate you are sitting there quietly.
Yeah, when you don't
can
have
see 'em, you don't
fans,
even pay
it's an
attention.
entire room of people who hate you
Yeah.
because they don't know what you're going to say. And
Yeah.
they're up there saying wild shit. And there's somebody that's like, hey, asshole, shut the fuck up.
That's
Yeah.
right.
And people are like, yeah.
Yeah.
That's when you got a heckler.
Yeah.
Or when they get you with a good one and the crowd laughs.
Yeah.
You're like, fuck, that
I always
was
give
funny.
it up. I always give it up. I'm like, damn,
Oh,
that's
for
good.
sure.
But I feel like when they get called out, they go like, all right, I'm going to turn this around. They keep doubling down. They're like, I'm going to do it. And finally, you got to
Yes.
get out. And they're like, no, I'm not going to leave.
Dude, there was a guy in Brea this weekend, front row. And Brea's a huge room. It's like 500, 600
Yeah.
seats. He's in the front. And anytime the crowd was laughing or I had like a good joke, he would go, Shane. And he did it from the start. And I was like, bro, please stop. He kept fucking going. His buddy's sitting across from him like, stop, dude, stop. And he would stop himself and then forget. And like 2 minutes later be like, Shane.
It's so
It was fucking crazy.
it's so fucking infuriating.
Yeah.
I once had a woman that was she was trying to, like she was drunk. I could tell. She by herself. She was an old rocker
Should be
chick.
illegal.
I get some of those. And she was, but you could tell like she was just like, had been through the mill. And she's by herself. And she goes, every time I'd finish a joke before the laugh, I didn't realize there's a slight pause before people laugh after you finish a joke. I think they go right into laughter, but it's always a second and then they laugh. In that millisecond, she would go, yeah. And it threw the whole night off slightly and nobody would know except me.
Yeah.
And I was like, I was trying to explain to her, but meanwhile I was like, what are you busting her balls for?
Of course.
And she's even horrified. Like she almost started crying. I'm like, all right, just, and it was just such a weird vibe.
Oh man.
How about that girl in Philly with the laugh? Do you remember that? Were you there for that one? There's a girl in the front row that was like borderline, it sounded like sexual. And she was in the front and it was like anytime, and she couldn't stop because once I pointed it out, she couldn't stop laughing.
Yeah.
And it was like, like this insane fucking thing.
What?
And you can't be like, hey,
Shut up.
shut up.
I know
It's
that's
like
the
you're
problem.
having
Your
the most
laugh
fun.
is unacceptable.
Yeah. Why would you sit in the front? You knew you laughed like this.
Yeah.
You banished a man?
And bananas? We exercised him.
Banished in bananas.
We exercised him from the crowd. We just kept it going, and finally his bros left, and he was like, and he just walked away.
That's so
We got
funny.
him. He reached a fever pitch, and he just was like, and just walked
Bananas
away.
was the first place I ever kicked the table out.
That's good.
That was the first place. I never kicked people out.
Yeah,
that was the only place.
someone kicked like 10 tables out
It
of
was
my
just-
one show. There was like half the people.
One of the openers must have kicked him out.
Honestly, if I had my way, and I've said this for 30 years, I would not allow drinking in comedy clubs ever.
That'd be great.
But then you don't get paid as much.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Not.
That's the
Definitely
problem.
not. Just the food
No
has to
drinking.
go by the food. Just
No drinking alcohol. No.
What about a 2-drink maximum?
Well, maybe the
True.
problem is they're drunk before they get there, so
Yeah,
it
for
probably
sure.
wouldn't even work.
or
For
just
sure.
swallow like a tranquilizing pill just to loosen them up, and that's it.
Yeah.
Like a Klonopin.
Well,
Yeah.
now a lot of people are stoned the whole show, which also has a weird energy, you know?
People on mushrooms are weird heckle. They don't even try to heckle you. They'll just be like, "That's very good."
Yes. Yeah, and
That's
they're just
smart.
like laughing like, oh, like,
Yeah.
I'm like, why are you surprised you're at a comedy show? You know,
Or
They're
the
stoned.
people that are stoned are sitting there like looking at you like the whole show.
Yeah.
And then you get done and you're like, you guys hate that whole table hated me. And they're like, that was the best show I've ever
Yeah.
seen. You're like, holy shit, dude.
Yeah.
And that fucks you up. If you see one table just of dudes
Yeah.
that you know are fans
Just
because
like-
they're high and
Yeah.
you're like, all right, that guy obviously likes me.
Mm.
He's wearing a fucking shirt or whatever.
Yeah.
And that the whole table's like, you're like, fuck, I'm not living up to what they thought.
By the way, we're not we left out one thing so my comedy now is Vietnam veteran comedians like Blake Clark. You know Blake Clark?
No.
is?
What?
He was in a bunch of Sandler movies, and he did stand up in 80s and 90s, and he was on the Tonight Show as a Vietnam. He was a lieutenant in Vietnam, and he was like, you know, in it like a heavily.
Wow.
I think he was a heavily decorated guy. I think he was like a real war hero, and he was a stand-up, like a legitimate stand-up for years, from Georgia. And his opening joke used to be, you know, I was in. I grew up in Georgia. I joined the army. I was in Vietnam, and he goes, and I still have flashbacks of Georgia. You know, because I'm the only one that had flashbacks in Vietnam.
Yeah, I wonder how many vets were comedians. How many other guys?
And there used to be a guy, Frankie Bastille, who claimed he was a Vietnam vet, and the way he behaved, you'd believe him. Rich Voss knows him very well too, and I only say that because I knew him. I worked with him a few times. But I know if Rich Voss hears this, he'll be like, I was close with it. It's like, all right, you were closer with him than I was,
Man,
Voss.
Voss. I miss Voss.
so
I don't see him
funny, yeah.
anymore.
No, you don't?
No, I used to see. He was the first guy to take me on the road.
He's the
I love-
greatest.
He's the funniest fucking guy.
Funniest
already.
guy in the world.
He is actually might be one of the funniest
One of the
fucking
funniest
people of all time.
Absolutely.
Everything he does.
I love Voss.
I just like seeing him now. He's nice to me, which is very funny.
Yeah.
'Cause he always, he was always very nice.
He was
to
always
me.
a ball buster.
But
right?
like, I remember right when I got SNL, he was like, not joking. He came up and was like, you know, I've always been good to you, right? I was like, holy shit.
But that's what I love about him. He didn't try to hide it.
No.
Now some people might say he's too dumb to hide it, but it's more than that. You know what? It is that. But
Have you been
yeah.
watching it? He posts. Do you
Oh,
have
but-
Instagram? He posts landscaping videos.
no shit. I watch them all the time. They're the worst.
Landscaping with Rick.
They stink.
They stink. They're so
Dude,
funny.
him on Digital Graffiti was unbelievable.
So we had this show.
That was
where
Physical graffiti?
It was called Digital Graffiti.
Oh.
We had a show where
See how old I am? I go physical
Yeah.
graffiti.
There was
I wait
a
for
Zeppelin.
there was a screen behind the comedian,
Yeah.
and there was a group text of other comedians on the screen making fun of the comedian, and they couldn't see it. the comedian on stage.
Yeah, what we were saying, the chat was coming up
Trashing
behind a
your
comedian
friend,
as they try to perform, and the
So
audience
a silent roast, basically, where the audience can see it and they're laughing.
Oh my god!
And
the
trying to do
comedian has no
material.
idea what everyone's laughing at.
You can't turn around and look.
And we would do it to open micers and ourselves. And the only good comedian we ever did it to was Voss. I asked him to host the show.
He didn't know what was going on.
He didn't know what the fucking show was.
He still doesn't know.
I didn't know. No, he holds it against us to this day. He was so fucking mad.
But usually, I would do like 3 minutes, and you just can't take it.
It's the worst feeling in the world.
People are laughing at you. Were saying it before.
Of course,
people are laughing at you, and you don't know what they're laughing at, so you invent what they're laughing at.
You think it's the worst, most insecure thing you can think of.
And he did fucking like 12 minutes nonstop.
Voss just eviscerated us.
Oh,
the guy's
crazy.
texting.
Yeah.
He would like lean forward and look at the screen for a second and be like, oh, real fucking funny. Like he was just.
I did more. I spent more on my teeth
Earth
than these guys made all year.
Yeah.
I was like, damn.
Boy,
You rule.
Boy says, believe me. Even when we used to do Opie and Anthony, people be trashing boys.
There's compilations of you versus Voss on YouTube, and they're some of my favorite things in the world to fucking listen to.
Because Voss, you'll be attacking him, and it's almost like people almost feel bad. Everyone's ganging up on him, and then he slowly
He
starts counterpunching, and he just starts going after everybody's jugular, and it's so funny. And his spirit is like, "You take me down, you fucking not without a fight," and it's so great.
He's the only one who made it through. He was the only person to stand that.
Yeah.
And go through it. It was unbelievable.
Yeah, of course.
Well, that's because he was doing fucking. He's used to that.
True.
That's nothing to him.
Nothing.
That was crazy.
But yeah, I would look
very
at all the
mean
Vietnam
stuff, too.
comedians. That would be kind of interesting, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, but this guy Frankie Bastille. That's what I was saying.
Yeah.
So Frankie Bastille, he was said he's a Vietnam vet. I'm pretty sure he was, but he had a black heart tattoo over his heart. And he was like he was like a Jersey Bill Hicks. Like he would just go up and be like, "Man, let me tell you people something." And the only reason I think he was a Vietnam vet because one time I went on and bombed, and he goes on after me. He's the headliner of some one-nighter, and he goes, "Do you think I fought in Vietnam so you dumb fucks could not like this guy? You fucking asshole." And he just like eviscerated the crowd. I know, I loved him for it. But I mean,
damn. Truly a hero.
yeah, he was great. And I thought we almost, and we did a couple of gigs together. But he was one of those guys that, just seemed like a Vietnam guy, And he did say it on stage, so I'm assuming he was.
There was a school bus driver that was a Vietnam guy.
Really?
And he was fired. He would get fucking fired.
That's a good bus driver.
Screaming at people.
That's a good bus driver.
Yeah. That is a good bus driver. Guy who's seen some things.
For sure.
All right, we should wrap this up.
Let's do it.
All right, guys.
Hey,
dude, thanks for doing this.
thank you very much for coming and doing this.
No, pleasure.
This was awesome.
Great.
Yeah.
Hell
All
yeah.
right.
Adios.
That's why this is like a fucking ISIS video.
It is.
Death to America. You've heard us talk about how important it is to have VPN to protect your online privacy. We've talked about it. But choosing a VPN you trust is equally as important. ExpressVPN is the best VPN on the market. Here's why. A lot of you are wondering why. Why the fuck is ExpressVPN so great? Number one, shithead. ExpressVPN doesn't log your activity. Other VPNs make money by selling your data to advertisers, not ExpressVPN. All right. Number two, speed. Other VPNs can slow your connection, but ExpressVPN is always blazing fast. Stream videos in HD quality with zero buffering. Don't you fucking hate buffering?
Yeah.
Makes me sick. Finally, ExpressVPN is easy to use. Only a fucking moron wouldn't be able to do it. Just fire up the app and tap one button to connect. That's why Business Insider, The Verge, we've all heard of The Verge, and many other tech journals rate ExpressVPN the number one VPN in the world. I love how easy ExpressVPN is to use on my phone when I'm looking at stuff you're not supposed to look at. So protect yourself with the VPN I use and trust. Use our link, expressvpn.com/drenched, to get an extra 3 months free on a 1-year package. That's ExpressVPN. expressvpn.com/drenched to learn more. Matt and Shane's Secret Podcast is brought to you by Display. Want one of your very own sexy lady posters for your house? You want that in your house? Display has a one-of-a-kind metal poster. It only takes 20 seconds to install. Your poster comes with a magnetic sticker. Just pop it on the wall and hang your poster. No power tools, no damage. You can easily switch it out for a new poster. They have millions of designs available and officially licensed designs from Star Wars, Netflix, and more. Wouldn't it be nice to get some Star Wars hanging?
That'd be great.
Get that and some fucking Wookiee posters. Let everybody let everybody know you get pussy. Click the link in our description and save up to 34%. The discount is automatically applied to your cart when you use our link, or use code DRENCHED when you visit displate.com. This amazing deal is only available for a limited time. That's displate.com, code DRENCHED, or click the link. I don't know where the fuck the link they're talking about is. And support the show, get up to 34% off some sweet metal art with the code DRENCHED. Thank you. Bye.
Fucking hot right now.
We're hot. You got to start. Wow. We're very hot right now. You got to start.
Oh, my God, dude.
Guys, what's
Hopefully
up?
people can't see my penis.
I know.
Short shorts.
I'm wearing some pretty short shorts myself.
Dude, I just
man.
I told you last night I shut Target down hard as hell, dude. I might be strictly a Goodfellow, bro.
The
I
Goodfellas?
only wear Goodfellow.
Yeah.
No, Goodfellow is
Yeah, I know
Target's
those.
brand.
Oh, yeah.
I strictly wear Goodfellow. Dude, these shorts, $15. I got every single color.
Well, you look good.
They're just sweat shorts, dude. They're sweatpants, but shorts.
And the
I've
thing
always
is,
wanted these.
you actually kind of look stylish because like 90s shit is in style right now.
Is it really?
Yeah.
You are unironically in style.
This is gym shorts. This is gym uniform. I saw these shorts and I'm like, this is Catholic school gym uniform.
Catholic school gym uniform.
And I bought a ton of pairs of them. And I have a pair of white shorts in these that I particularly enjoy.
Nice.
I like them a lot.
You must really be showing in those. That's a nice presentation.
What's that?
of the
White
package.
shorts?
Oh, you're
White
talking about my
shorts?
bulge?
Your penis.
Yes, your penis and testicles.
Yeah, it's,
Your dick
dude,
and
it's out.
nuts.
You should see it. It's crazy, dude. The white, when the light bounces off it, it's
Ooh,
like, dude.
I'd like to
Someone
see that.
stopped me the other day and was like, dude, the fuck's up with your
What'd they
dick?
say? to you? What'd
They're
they
like,
say?
dude, what the hell's going on with your dick? I
Like,
was
you
like,
know,
dude, chill.
yeah.
No, this didn't happen to me at all.
I know.
Nobody-
We are on the same page today.
no, we're fucking fired.
Dude, we're fucking, that's because
No, that didn't happen, Shane. I'm lying.
we got too linked last night.
Bro.
That was the problem.
we got
You and me
fucked
were
up.
vibing so hard.
We vibed.
Felt good, dude.
It did.
It's been a while since we vibed.
Dude, it was. And I forgot how fun that was to go
Yes.
out. And dude, it was like, you know how like dude, today I had a fucking brutal hangover, moving all of my shit in 96 degree heat, whatever it was today.
Oh, fuck.
Just fucking hungover, feeling shitty. But I had so much fun last night. The whole time
Dude.
I was like, yeah, that was sick though.
Oh, shit.
That
That's
was
the
very
best.
fun.
God damn fucking beanbags.
That was I fucking fluffed your beans
Dude,
for you.
you can't.
I think you unfluffed.
You can't have control. You can't have full control.
Sure,
This is what the fuck happens. This is fucking. We're in a fucking old insane asylum
True, yeah,
in
technically. Yeah.
in outside of Philadelphia in beanbags.
Yeah, man. This wasn't.
You've done
it's
it,
a historic
dude.
building.
You're out of your gourd.
Yeah, well, this is close. This is close.
Have you've slept here a couple times?
No, I haven't slept here.
I was
no.
gonna say that'd be spooky as fuck,
Dude, you know what? It would be very. I don't know if I can handle it. Know what know what I'm proud of myself? I have not fapped in here. I've never fapped in this place.
That's a nice
dude.
thing.
It is nice.
Now you gotta keep that streak going.
I'm definitely keeping it going, dude.
you
I'm
got
not
fat before you close the lights off. Like
You
cheers.
true. I mean, I could have caught like. I'm telling you, dude. I get like I will go so long without releasing that it'll like hurt right here. I'll get like a pain. I don't come until like it hurts, and I'm like, all right, I should just
Now
get
it's time to release.
this out of me.
Oh, you know what was sick? When I went to, I hadn't done the road in a couple weeks, and I live with my girlfriend, so I haven't been
Yeah,
using pornography.
sure.
I rarely use pornography, and then I hit a hotel fucking whack off. It's so fun, dude. When you
It's-
lay off the porn for just a couple weeks,
Yeah.
and then you hit one by yourself, you don't need to worry about performance.
Yeah.
With your girlfriend, you don't need to worry about your sexual performance. You get to just lay back and fucking whack off.
Yeah.
You just whack off.
Yeah.
whack off.
You just get to lay back and visit the master, dude. You just get to lay back and visit the master, dude. Who
You
knows
are
what
the
you
master,
really like?
dude.
You are.
You're your own master at that point.
You absolutely are your own master.
The lotion, the towels. That's you.
Oh,
Like you're
and
a
that's
lotion
another
and
thing.
towels guy.
I'm usually not a big lotion guy, but in the hotel, I'll get
Treat
fucking
yourself.
sloppy.
Do you really?
You
Oh,
get the
I get-
balls too. You get the thighs.
Everything's going covered, lubed up.
Get
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Get the
You gotta treat
arms.
yourself.
Yeah,
You got cucumbers on your eyes. A towel on your
yeah.
head.
It's been big. It's been pretty cool.
8 or 9 tabs of videos of independent films going at
All
once.
types of independent films.
You don't even know which one you want to release to. That's
Nah,
it.
dude. There's if I'm like I've been off the porn pretty hard, and it's like every now and again, you fire it up. You say, you know what, man, I'm gonna fire it, with dude.
Yeah.
It's like the body feeling I get when I know if I haven't watched porn in forever, when I know I'm about to fire it up, I get like I don't like drool, but I get like real like an amped up body. Like I'm like this.
Really?
Yeah, dude.
No, it's like a relapsing thing. It feels like
yeah.
It feels like relapsing back onto something, drinking or something.
Yeah, if you ever
You
get
got
like,
the bean correct, dude.
I don't.
You got to
You
lean
might have
back.
mastered
You
the
got to
bean.
recline the bean.
You recline my bean, which is it's
My neck,
it's nice,
I
but-
can't.
I let the bean. I let the
Big
bean.
dude.
These are the biggest beans too. These are Big Joe's.
That's when you
Are
know
they?
you've got a problem.
What?
When you've outgrown beans. Dude.
I think you're just a man.
well, these aren't straight beans. I mean, they have chair form. It's
True.
not straight circular ball beans.
True, dude. I've been sleeping. I spend a lot of. I'm not bragging. I spend a lot of time on beans. I have these like
Yeah.
really nice like full length. You've seen my. You ever
That's
seen
not
the
a
bean
brag.
bags
That's
in my
fine.
house?
Yes.
Those full body
the
ones
you can
that
like
form
lay
when
down,
you lay in them.
just fall down on them.
I have one of
Those are
those
sick.
next to Maya's bed. So like when she wakes up in the middle of the night, me and her lay on this big bean bag, dude. And I've clocked like double digits
That's
hours
really
of sleep
great.
last week.
Wow.
Oh man,
No,
so
but it's just
sweet.
very sweet.
That is
Oh,
sweet.
dude.
Yeah.
Laying
You were
on the
just
bean,
talking
and then I
about
wake
lying
up.
on
I'm
your
just like,
dad before.
I was laying on my daddy.
oh yeah.
yeah. Your
No.
daughter will have memories her whole life of listening to your.
She'll remember
your
waking
belly
up
rumble.
one night and seeing you fucking ass naked in a rocking chair.
There's a point. There's a
That's
point.
terrifying.
You have
fucking-
to, dude. You have to stop being naked around them. It's
Yeah.
so hard to stop. I don't know.
Well, you're naked a lot. I'm not.
Yeah,
a naked
it's
Really?
not. If you're not naked a lot, it's not hard to
Yeah.
stop. It would be pretty easy.
I'm naked. Yeah, I'm naked.
You're naked. You get home, the clothes come off.
Yeah, I sleep naked. Yeah, pretty much.
Dude,
As soon as the baby's in bed,
when I
I'm
got
naked.
my Airbnb, it was just the lady let me in and gave me a tour of the Airbnb at like 9 p.m.
Really?
Yeah, it was very odd. It was nothing sexual.
I'm not saying that. I'm not
that
accusing
sounds
you.
a little bit like
She
an
was-
independent film.
No, it does sound like the beginning of an
Yeah.
independent film. Like that real estate one. You ever watch
Yeah.
the Property?
I think I've
Something.
seen a couple of
Those are
them.
my
I know what you're
favorites,
talking
dude.
about. I know what
Some
you're
hot real estate
Yeah, on
ladies. Like,
Sundance or whatever. Yeah,
the
one of
guy's
those-
like, hey, I got a film for my boss. I got to check out the house. I'll give you 5 G's if, we'll settle this deal right now. If you-
yeah, she really wants to sell it.
I'm pretty sure that's like real life. I think that's what
Yeah,
realtors do.
definitely.
I think I heard you bring this up once.
I'm sure we had this exact
Yeah,
conversation.
yeah. That's what they
Um,
actually.
Oh, excuse me.
At a certain point, if the house is on the market too long, they'll just fuck you.
This is the Patreon. No, the fuck was it? Oh yeah. So we get inside. She takes her shoes off, and she's wearing a fucking mask. And she was like, she's great. She's very sweet.
Yeah.
But she's like, took her shoes off.
You
And I was
say
like,
take your mask.
do you want me to take my shoes off too? She's like, yeah, if you could do that every time. Yeah.
Oh wow!
She wants us to not wear shoes in the Airbnb.
Really?
Guess what, lady?
Yeah, dude, you're stomping in
I'm
our
wearing
sneakers.
shoes.
Yeah, you gotta keep your sneakers on.
And then when I got in there was a Kamala Harris book on the fucking counter.
Really?
Yeah.
Who the fuck would buy that?
You've got to be a real dude. There's no chance she read that.
No,
Nobody
way,
read that
dude.
fucking book.
No.
It's like, well, my time as district of it's like, who gives a fuck?
Oh, dude, it's crazy. She's
Check how many books Jill Biden sold. This is a pretty fun fact.
really,
She wrote a book and like 200 copies got sold.
really. JB, Joe
Yeah,
Biden.
Jill, his wife.
Did you hear?
She sold 250 books,
Dude.
for the first week. Dude.
Did you hear about how? What?
Yeah.
I think I might have sold more books than her. Last month.
Overlook is significantly
Yeah.
more popular.
I think so. I think I sold more books.
Significantly more
I mean, it's
popular.
crazy
than
I
Jill
that
Biden.
checked
they wouldn't
Amazon.
even fluff it up.
Dude.
Like call Amazon and say, "Listen, we don't just fluff up."
Make
the
sure this
numbers."
doesn't get out.
Yeah,
Dude, yeah, really. Well, a lot of times what they end up doing is they'll buy a bunch of their books. So
How did they not buy their own copies?
Yeah, you buy your own copy. Yeah, exactly. And you put it in the best.
Also, it is astonishing that 250 people are that fucking dumb that they went out and bought a fucking Jill Biden book.
I mean, I can't imagine. I can't imagine how fucking bored you are. Did you hear Kamala Harris had that big thing where she took a picture for Vogue magazine and she wore like cool like casual clothes and like people were like the first lady shouldn't wear that and she just switched her whole outfit and was like I'll wear like a Hillary Clinton suit.
Yeah.
It was a scandal. It was one of her first scandal. Well,
Wait, which one?
Kamala Harris.
Okay, so they were like the vice president shouldn't be wearing. Wasn't
She,
she
like-
wearing like Chucks?
Yeah, she tried to be like cool and cash, and people were like, "The first lady shouldn't be dressed like that." She's like,
Yeah.
"Oh, so sorry." She like apologized and put on like a fucking Jetson suit. It was like, "Is this better?" And people were like, "Much better." There's people out there
Exactly.
who saw that and were like, "Ugh."
I remember they were mad at Obama for wearing a suit. It's also funny because the Democrats are always like, remember, like because it was during Trump when every day was like a wild controversy.
"Yeah,
They're
yeah."
like, remember the biggest fuck up under Obama was him wearing a tan suit. It's like I don't know. I remember some other ones.
Obama.
Obama did some other things.
Oh yeah,
Remember when they lost all those guns
yeah,
in Mexico?
true. True.
Remember when they were trying to give Chapito AK-47s and they ended up losing them?
Yeah, didn't the Zetas get their hands on them?
They all did. They just killed a bunch of people with them.
And Gaddafi got rammed.
Yeah,
Poor
man.
Gaddafi, dude.
Yeah.
They did him dirty, man.
They really did him dirty.
They really did. They let him speak in front of the whole UN. Like, nah, dude, tell us about your fucking little green book.
Story.
He had a little green book. I tried to read it. It was unreadable.
Yeah,
It sucked.
he was a
but-
little whacked.
Yeah, I was like, this guy might be onto something.
Was he like a Pan-African guy? Didn't he want Africa to fucking unite?
I think so.
Probably under his rule, which is a sick way to be like,
whatever.
nice.
I think a little bit, but I think also his role was basically in keeping migrants. He was the stopgap for like European countries, Italy and Greece, were like paying him off to basically
let him.
basically keep put in detention like the Central Africans trying to come in to, and then he died, and they don't have a guy doing that no more.
So he was trying to
that's
keep.
fun.
He was trying to keep.
He was the last. He was basically Mexico
Yeah, it was as
To-
if we
to
paid
Europe,
Mexico
to
a
Gotcha.
bunch
he would
of
stop
money.
immigrants.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
But wasn't he? Was it in the fucking? What was the Can't Get You Out of My Head guy?
Adam Curtis,
Wasn't he in the Adam Curtis doc or one of them
probably
about
yeah.
how like the U.S. was kind of just using him? I mean, obviously the whole time, and he like they made him take credit for like a terrorist attack.
Yeah, or they blamed him. They just
They
blamed him.
and he was like, okay, sick.
He's
I'll be
gonna-
like, yeah, I'm the bad guy.
Yeah.
I am powerful.
Yeah.
And then he didn't do it, and the U.S. knew that. And then they were like, I don't know.
Dude, imagine
Nah,
you're
here's the
chilling,
thing.
dude.
About.
He was a
No,
paid
no, no.
scapegoat
You get what I'm
for a
saying?
lot of
Yeah,
stuff.
you're chilling. You're in full
Right
control.
in.
And then they take the people, like your people,
Yeah.
and another country poisons like your entire nation's mind against you, and then they come and they murder you.
Yeah.
You're chilling. You're doing it like, dude. People loved him. Again, from what I've seen, I don't know. Maybe he did some bad stuff, but like,
He probably did some bad stuff. But
yeah, if you're in the Middle East ruling, you're doing a couple things. Yeah, you're
Yeah.
gonna fuck around. But yeah, dude, you got your whole country gets turned. Or I think there's always they just identify people who don't like him. They're like, yeah, well,
yeah.
we agree.
So they did. They got Saddam. Were we talking about that with Louis on the podcast? With Saddam getting hung?
Yeah, I
That's
think we
pretty
did.
funny.
I think we might have.
Saddam getting
there you go.
screaming, just in
Yeah,
a room
yeah, yeah.
of screaming dudes. You get fucking hung.
And he said, "Shut
and
up."
he said, "Shut up" to a guy.
Before we got hung,
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
About to get hung, and a dude's like, "Fuck you." You're just like, "Shut the fuck up, dude."
Nah,
Kill me.
he was a
Kick
real
this.
charmer. The guy who had to watch him in jail wrote a whole article about just
How cool he was.
watching Saddam and just just getting. He was a real. He's a sweet talker. He'd find out about your family. He'd remember their names. He loved cigars. He was like a. He was just
You
a.
remember your families, dude.
Yeah, he
You'd
would.
go get them if you started acting.
true.
up.
Yeah, he was quite the list maker.
You ever watch You ever see the video of him like taking power
No.
and he has
Oh, yes,
all
I've
the
seen
Senate, and he's like, here are the traitors.
Yeah.
Then he made the other guys execute those dudes.
Yes. You showed
That's
me that.
how you gain
showed me
power.
that.
That's powerful shit.
Yeah, that
it's
was in the
pretty
Netflix
nuts.
doc. That's like a tactic,
Yes.
like a very good business tactic.
Yeah. Make your subordinates kill each other
Yeah.
day one.
Yeah.
Squid Games. Total Squid Games.
Arab Squid Games.
True.
Damn.
Yeah, dude. But yeah, Joe Biden's book was probably
Joe Biden's
decent.
book was a fucking dud, dude.
All she had to write about was like, yeah, I actually knew. She probably met Saddam Hussein. Couldn't sell 200 copies. She should have been like, I sucked his dick.
Yeah, sucks it on
She should have went
Hussein's
like
dick.
full slut literature. Like, oh, that one time.
Yeah, it'd be
like-
funny if she wrote like instead of like a presidential type shit, if it was like Chelsea Handler,
Erotica.
like, "Hey vodka, it's me, Jill Biden." Just the thing about I was getting my pussy and fucking.
Hey, well, Butrin, it's me, Jill Biden.
Yes. Yeah, she should have outed her son. She should have just
Oh,
destroyed Hunter.
yeah.
She destroyed Hunter. She should have done a tell-all on Hunter.
Dude, she should be like, yo, my husband definitely molests kids. I have proof in my book.
Trying to sell this book.
She needs to get part 2 going.
Yes.
She should, dude,
You should fucking ghostwrite it.
I might.
Yo, you'd be good at that.
Ghostwriting Joe Biden's book.
You did that Pence video you made years ago was fantastic.
Thank you very
could write a
Fan
biography.
fiction?
Yes.
It's not a bad idea.
You could write a biography for Joe Biden or Hunter or
I
one
might-
of those guys. Hunter
yeah.
would be so sick.
100%.
Totally, yeah, but
Hunter had to write a nice guy
Yeah, but
bio.
not like
you
this.
to write a bio for Hunter as Hunter would
Yeah.
be so fucking.
That'd
funny.
be pretty tight.
Be like, yeah, dude, I was doing crack. Though. Like, you'd
Oh,
be good at it. You're
that's
good at
true.
writing on behalf of those types of guys.
Thank you. I want to write the Mike Pence biography. I want to
Mike
write
Pence,
a biography.
a personal, just a
Yeah,
totally made
all
up
his
bio.
gay,
It's
his
just-
gay
Don't
stuff.
do any research.
No,
Don't even know what
no,
state he's
no,
from.
no.
What state's he from?
Ohio, Iowa.
Sure.
Indiana. You're fucking
Indiana.
right there.
He's
Yeah.
around those Iowas.
What did his father do? How many
What did his dad
siblings
do?
did Pence have?
Probably 4.
Who's
4 or
his
5.
favorite? He was very close to one of them, right? His sister.
I don't know. That's
Maybelline.
all I know is Indiana.
His
And
brother Paul.
No.
Paul
I'm trying to help with the ghostwriting
Pence?
process. I mean, you got to paint a picture.
Paul Pence. Yeah, I don't know, dude. I'm telling you.
he actually changed his name though. It's short. He shortened it from Pencil.
There's
His
an
name's
Ellis
Mike
Island
Pencil.
champ. Michael Pencil.
And he is not gay. Include
No.
that throughout the bio.
I
Like,
should.
by the way, a guy tried to fucking put a hit on me, and I said no.
It should be like his early years are just constantly fending off like homosexual advances. The
Oh,
whole time in Indiana, just
Yeah,
2 boys in a cornfield,
just
Cold-
keep trying
putting-
to suck his dick.
their chapped hands in their jean jackets, just kind of like, it's
Yeah.
cold out here. Pence like,
Yeah.
"Get the hell off me, dude. I'm trying to run for fucking office. Can't be out here eating your ass in a cornfield.
Can't be fucking and sucking guys out here in this cornfield.
It is cold ass, frigid weather. Well, I'm gonna fuck your ass in this fucking cold ass cornfield in the dark.
It can get too cold for a fucking.
Did you ever have sex outside in the winter?
No,
I did it in high school, dude. It was the weirdest thing in the world.
that's crazy.
I had sex in the wintertime outside in high school.
How
in
cold?
In like a park. It was freezing. Dude.
Yeah, there
It
was
was, like,
definitely some
January.
foolishness at parks in the cold.
It was so cold.
Certainly.
I don't know why I did that. It was the dumbest thing ever. I remember just being like, this is the dumbest thing.
Yeah.
Although, I will say, you know how like when it's wintertime, you hop in a jacuzzi? When it's wintertime and you slide up in, dude, it's kind of nuts.
wow.
wow.
Yeah, that was.
That's got to be nice.
Yeah, that's pretty
The
tight.
warmth goes from there throughout your whole body. The
Yeah,
warmth
That's
just
really.
fills you
That's
up.
actually kind of nice.
What a sweet.
Yeah,
The
Gushy.
warmth of your love.
Yeah.
Your love making.
it was pretty nice.
Did you orgasm?
Oh, of course.
How did you orgasm?
That-
Loudly?
Oh yeah, for sure.
In the night?
I
In a
probably
neighborhood?
No, it was like a park. It was like
Okay.
Raw?
that was a big roll, bro.
Nice.
High school, I was actually good. I was good about condoms in high school.
Yeah, they scared you when you were a kid.
Well,
They're like,
dude,
you're gonna
until-
get fucking
Well, AIDS was still a thing when
So-
we were kids.
I was
AIDS is like
really.
cured
I
now.
never,
I
once.
never once was
There was-
worried about
yeah,
fucking
dude.
AIDS. It was
Because you guys went to
2006.
Catholic school. They didn't tell you.
True.
Oh yeah, you were in New York with the boys.
Yeah, they told us about AIDS.
You were,
Like,
with,
dude,
you were in boy heaven.
Yeah. I
Our
had to watch
teachers
out.
didn't say anything. I don't think our teachers ever mentioned AIDS throughout my high school and grade school once.
Yeah, well, it was the generation before, like people in their 40s, 50s,
Yeah.
really,
Got crushed.
dude.
really got scared about it. But I can't imagine they even tell kids anymore because it's like
AIDS?
it's pretty taken care of.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's under.
Outside of commercials, nonstop.
Yeah, prep is
Fucking AIDS commercials on TV now.
Really?
Yeah,
Pretty often.
I want to.
You
I
don't
want
see
to
them. It's
get.
pretty sick.
I want to get the original HIV vaccine.
The vaccine.
I'm going to get that.
See what it does.
or just
Yeah.
get the original virus, dude.
No, I want to get the vax.
That could be
I wanna,
cool, too.
I want to get
See what it
vaccine
does.
boosted against HIV.
Don't
AIDS.
get AIDS and don't fucking prevent it. Just get it and let it
Then
fuck you
spread
up.
it? Oh, just let it go.
Dude, every podcast, you'll die pretty quick, I think.
I could probably beat AIDS.
Just do it as a gag for the podcast. Just slowly disintegrate.
That'd be funny. That'd be really funny, actually. To like, start wearing like turtlenecks and be like
Yeah.
emaciated.
Oh, scabby.
That would stink.
That'd be sad. That
Yeah.
is sad.
It is sad.
It's sad that the boys got fucking ravaged.
All the
I
most
know.
beautiful guys in the world just slowly
And they were having
melting
so
away.
much fucking fun before.
Yeah.
Oh, blast, dude.
They were
Dude,
having
it was-
wild fun.
Yeah.
There must have been so many times, like, guys, can you believe we're having this much fun? Like, guys,
This
is
will never
crazy.
end. This
If-
is the best.
If the five of us loved fucking each other's asses, it would be nonstop.
Like, dude,
If we were in here right now,
There'd be no podcast, that's for sure.
I mean, my problem, my
We'd
thing
be
is
so
like,
bitchy too. Oh, it'd
oh
be
my
such
god, I have so much attitude.
you would have so much
It'd be like,
attitude.
dear, I'd have the poster be like, "Dear Lord, please help all my friends be fatter than me." I saw a gay guy had that poster all the time.
I
It
would
made me laugh. It was
I
a
would
kitten with its
stuff
paws
one of
like
you
this.
guys.
You think so?
With a kitten with its paws.
It's like, "Dear Lord, please make all my friends fatter than me." I was like, dude, what a beast. I wonder how would that age though? Like if we were like a gay 5-piece, like a gay,
A gay 5-piece house is fucking.
yeah, but like,
I'd be so jealous though
you think so?
if I saw someone putting their hands on you without me.
Oh man, That would be
Our fucking think of our milky thighs slapping,
dude. Our vein. We'd be tracing each other's veins through our fucking thighs all day. Yeah, but how would that age once you get in like your 50s? Like, what would you do?
I think the boys keep partying.
Yeah, lemon party.
Oh, you just find
Young
younger
dudes
boys.
that
Yeah,
party.
then you get bank so you can go get younger, hotter boys, and the party never stops.
You bring them in.
Dude, oh my God, if all of us were like, yo, let's put our heads together and pool our money for like just to get trap younger, hotter boys.
Easily.
Party
I think
wouldn't
that's the
stop.
whole like Fire Island
We don't even
dynamic
need money.
every
We can
summer.
just catch them.
True.
Yeah.
We could go rogue on this and really start capturing some boys. If there's five dudes working together, we could accomplish a lot. We could do a lot. 19 dudes did 9/11.
True. Well, it'd be funny though to penetrate. No pun intended. To go undercover as a hetero guy.
Yeah.
But to see if you could get like the full inner workings, but you just never would put out though.
Inner workings of what? The homosexual community?
Yeah, and just kind of like just get like.
I don't know if it's like a crime syndicate.
Yeah, but like to see like what the bro down's like. To get
How
like
sick
the
it is?
full setup of the
I
bro
bet
down.
the party's fucking nice, dude.
I think there's
Yeah,
parts to
It's
get.
got to be the best party possible.
That's what
No
I'm saying.
broads, just you and blow.
How long do you think you could get away with not putting out though? You're like, nah, not tonight, not tonight.
I think that could be a kink.
You
to
couldn't
be
get through
honest.
the first party.
What do you think?
I think it would be a bit of a kink that you could be the guy who doesn't put out. I think they could actually like that.
Just
Yeah,
get
but-
If you
gay-
twist it the right way.
just
You don't
get
think so,
gay dudes
Shane?
revved?
I think party one, someone's on your ass, dude.
Well, this is
Yeah.
why you have to go into the community. This is why you have to
We
get
need
in
to
there
figure
because
it
we
out.
don't know.
But you
Going
could end up
undercover-
getting fucking
going-
slammed your first night
Dude,
undercover.
Going to a gay
Hey,
bar and pretending to be gay all night would be so fun. Just not doing anything
Like,
gay. but
sorry,
just being
honey.
Like, woo!
Yeah.
All night
Just
long.
being bitchy to guys.
Bitchy as hell,
It's
dude.
like, are you kidding me with those clothes on? You could never.
I want to do that. You think we'd be passable? Or you
How
think
ba- how-
we'd-
what
That's
would
the
you-
moment. That's the undercover moment where they're like, you a cop? Like,
Yeah.
and then you have to like,
Are you
you
fucking
actually have
straight?
to do something sexual to like prove
Yeah.
that,
What'd you do?
that you're not a cop.
True.
Would you
Or-
gag
or
on your own
undercover-
fingers? I would be like, I'm not gay. Or I am gay. So what do you
If
think of
would
that?
do- you think that would work?
Oh, the gay guys would be like, oh,
Oh,
he's good.
you think I'm a cop?
he's one of us.
Oh, for sure.
You think they like
What type
gagging?
of shit talk would you say? Like, say you're at the gay bar, you're being bitchy, dude. A guy like Burke comes up and says,
Fucking voguing.
yes, you're voguing. Burke comes up and says, hey,
Hi.
cool moves, man. I like your moves. And then what are you gonna say back to him?
Great dancing.
Just be like, you couldn't handle these moves, hon, and I had to walk away. Hon.
And I'd come after. I'd say, I'd love to try.
Whoa.
And I would stop. It would stop me in my tracks. I would go,
You go, what's your name?
yeah,
Yeah.
Little-
yeah, a little back and forth.
Yeah.
You're not like the rest of these guys. What's your name?
Yeah.
Oh, you're bold.
You're not from around here, are you? No.
I'm buying you a high noon.
Oh,
And
Uh-oh.
I'm not taking no for an answer.
Uh-oh.
Yikes, dude. I just
See?
would end up. I think that would all happen. You'd end up just like blacking out and kissing a guy.
Yeah.
You would kiss
Yeah.
again.
Dude, that's
Then
like.
you'd cry. You'd wake up the next day and cry in your room by yourself.
You're
But
just black-
eventually, you become the life, the Donnie Brasco thing, or like those undercover guys who like join the neo-Nazi gangs and then like just kind of start getting into trafficking
they're
guns and like doing meth and stuff. Like you'd get into it and you'd be
Yeah.
in, so you'd call your wife at night. You're like, I got to get out of this. I'm in too deep, but like you kind of love it.
yeah, it's true.
You get-
That's true.
You're in the community now.
Did you see?
I like it.
Did you watch
It's great.
White Lotus? You didn't see. I think
I
asked you
didn't
this
see
before.
it then.
Did you
I
see
saw.
the-
I saw
I
what
heard-
White
I
Lotus.
heard
Did you
the
see?
reveal
Dude, there were the what? The one
about
scene?
the father.
Oh, that was very.
I think
fun.
that's the only non-independent film rimming I've ever seen.
dude. That's what I'm
There's
saying,
You're
There's a
talking
rim
about-
job?
bro. There's
You
a
don't see
scene there
asshole,
that's
but you see-
unsettling, dude.
Men?
Yes,
Yes.
Men rimming.
a guy talking a younger employee and
The
eating his
fuck
ass.
type of filth is this?
Dude, it was jar like because I was like, oh, they're gonna be like making out. You walk in, the reveal because they're in there like he's like making this younger like male employee take his shirt off. He's like giving
Yeah.
him drugs and stuff, and he's like, we're gonna have a lot of fun. And then they cut to like some other guy who's like walking into the office and they open it up and these guys just getting his ass eaten, and then by a dude with a mustache, and it's just like what the it's wild.
Would you eat a guy's ass, Sean?
Yeah.
No.
Even if he was your employer, you're an older guy you looked up to,
An older guy I work for.
paid your way.
Would
Maybe.
How much money?
You've had
Probably
a couple.
like I'd do under $1 million for sure.
Eat a guy's ass under $1 million. Yeah,
Yeah.
fucking.
And you're all yacked up. Any drug you like. I
Yeah,
mean, you're
true.
numb.
Well, I don't
dude.
like
You're
drugs like
fucking
that, but-
numb.
you can smoke like.
You told
3
me you were
packs
doing a
day.
bunch of cocaine with your friends.
That's not what I said.
Mr. and Mrs. Gardini. Sean's been doing cocaine at the beach.
Why would you say such? I haven't been to the beach, dude. It's off season.
You can go down to the beach in
You're
the
making a
winter.
fool of
Sean
yourself.
goes to the beach in the winter and does cocaine.
True.
Sean's been going down to the beach with his buddies and doing cocaine.
He goes to
That's not
desolate, cold beaches and does
Mom,
cocaine
Dad, that's
with
not
his
true.
Mr.
friends.
and Mrs. Gardini, Sean's been doing cocaine.
Shane's lying, Ma. You know he's a comedian. He's doing a joke.
I think you scared him straight.
No more of that stuff.
Might have been talking to who he needed.
All right, and I'll do
I
the
won't.
same.
Thanks, man.
What with the fentanyl and all that, we don't need that.
Yeah,
Unless
right.
you want to eat a guy's ass.
Didn't that guy just die?
Yeah.
Which guy?
A lot of
There was a
some
guy.
comics
He
died, a
was
lot
like
of
he
people
was
died.
like one of those no bullshit dating type guys. He was like an older black dude who would just
Yes.
like, break women down.
Is that
like,
fentanyl?
Oh,
Yeah.
Samuels.
Kevin Samuels.
Yeah, we watched a couple of those. That
Did
guy was
we?
very
Yeah,
funny.
fat bitch.
Oh, that
Yeah, he
article.
would just be talking to women and be like, "Yeah, well, you're fucking 30 and you're not. You live. You're a whore.
You have two.
Nobody
kids.
wants you. You're used up."
Yeah.
Be like, "Next call."
Tough talk.
And he'd have like a turtleneck and a metronome going behind him.
Damn.
Rocked.
Yeah, it was crazy.
And then he just fucking bought a
Wait.
bad bag.
Is that now what they're thinking? It
That's
wasn't
what
an
happened.
actual
They
heart
said
attack.
they thought he was doing. He thought he was doing coke and there was fentanyl.
That's
Yep.
bullshit, dude. Somebody needs to cut that out. Whoever's doing that should stop.
Yeah, it's fucking shitty.
Talk to the narcos, dude. Talk to Chapito.
You think Chapito's down there doing it?
Yeah, they
He
do
better
it.
knock it off.
I don't understand how. I mean, I guess if you get maybe you get the ratio right. Like I don't understand what the business model is.
There's a rumor that other cartels are doing it to other cartels to ruin their whole
Oh.
fucking thing.
Yeah.
And then there's other ones where if they put in heroin, it makes the heroin great.
Yeah,
That's always the rumor. The thing is like if somebody dies off heroin, everybody goes to that dealer. Like,
That's confirmed.
Let me get
Yeah.
that.
That's
but-
confirmed.
I believe it.
I know someone who's like, no, it's genuinely like
Yeah.
that.
I
The
mean, we
whole-
can go ask after this.
We can literally
just
go
drive-
outside
We can
and
go
ask.
ask and like, yeah.
Yeah,
Around here is nice, but yes, a
that was
mile.
the other thing too.
Do you like to get your balls squoze right at the tip of that heroin high? Do you get? Can I kick you in the nuts right when you're peaking, right as it enters your
You could
veins?
probably
Yes.
you could do this. You literally, if you wanted to,
I
you
want
could,
to.
You
dude.
could pay like $300 to like just absolutely kick it through the nuts as hard as you could.
$25.
Yeah, we could go down there
25.
for very cheap.
Oh yeah.
That's a whole thing. Like there's like you can watch TikToks and shit of black dudes making crackheads do funny things.
Oh yeah.
Remember the milk crate challenge? They were making the boys run around.
Yeah,
those?
that's pretty good.
I saw one of the dude try to do a backflip, just cracked his skull, and they all laughed. Everyone was like, "Ah!"
Yeah, I feel like that might look worse with us. I feel like I feel like that
Yeah, it
doesn't
won't
look
be
as
as accepted.
you and
You
I
can
are
get white.
doing
You can
that.
get like white fucking heroin guys. It wouldn't be.
We got
Okay, I
heroin guys
guess,
to
yeah.
do our bidding.
Yeah.
What type of bidding are we talking here?
I think just squeezing nuts.
Squeezing nuts, punching.
Yeah, punch him in the belly. It's like
You
a
should
hard-
learn you should train MMA and like try new moves and go outside and be like, $20. Let me try this fucking spinning back fist.
Yeah.
You can work on real dudes.
Oh, you could for sure. You beat the fuck out of them.
You can beat the fuck out of those guys.
You could pay. You could genuinely pay them to wrestle you.
That would be sick.
Like
To
let's just
start
wrestle.
because you would dominate those dudes. I know they don't have much feeling, but they're very weak
Yeah.
and malnourished.
Yeah.
You could Royal Rumble. You could give them each $30 and be like, "We're doing a Royal Rumble." Keep tossing them out of the rings.
Not to be a shameless self plugger. That was one of the characters in my book that does this.
What's that?
He pays homeless dudes to fight him. He gets pissed off and he goes down there and he's like, he'll give them like $50 and he'll just be like, we got to fight. And they're like, dude,
Yeah, I remember that.
please stop. Please stop. He's like, come on, let's go for real.
Yeah, but he beats the shit out
He
of him.
beats the fuck out of him. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's pretty fucked up.
Yeah,
You
fucked
could
up.
you could do this.
Of course.
You could just go down there and just fucking sneak one of these dudes. You could literally
You get them.
You don't even need to pay. You can just assault them.
but-
I'm just
But
talking
the
assault.
But the problem is you be down there doing this, and then Pop might see you down there. Poppy might see you just like teeing off on dudes and be like, "What the fuck's good?"
Yeah,
Oh yeah, that is his money.
Yeah,
You're basically
that's his money, and
fucking-
also I think people would be
Pop.
people would be like, "Leave these dudes alone, dude."
yeah, people would be
yeah. I think people
Hey,
wouldn't love
Stop it.
guys getting other just
Dude.
kicking junkies in the nuts. Yeah, no, it's not a good look.
No, my one boy, he
bad.
wasn't like going and beating up junkies. He was just down there like K&A partying, and he would like you've blacked out and you wake up like what the what. He would black out down there, wake up in his car to like Puerto Rican dudes trying to get into his car and attacking him. And he'd be like, it's like, get up and drive away.
If you do heroin on Kensington, you must wake up to hellish fights.
Dude, he's
often.
He stayed in like crack houses down. He like chilled in those houses for weeks at a time.
It'd be nice to go down there and give a dude a pedigree.
That'd be nice.
Get his arms.
Oh my God.
The moves you could do to these guys. They're like 90 pounds, a lot of these guys.
Oh yeah, they're skinny.
You could do fucking wild. A pedigree would be the funniest move possible. Kick him in the stomach, get one arm, get the other.
You could easily goad them into swinging.
Tombstone would be fucking
You
wild.
could goad them into swinging on you so easy than defend yourself. It's like, pussy, bitch.
Pussy. And then tombstone immediately.
Oh, the fuck, you ain't trying to punch me. You have it on camera. You literally up and down the block like, bitch. Broke ass bitch. Pussy. Fucking.
Oh, that's fun, dude. Just tombstone and a fucking crack, a heroin guy.
Yeah, let's get it straight. No, you don't want a tombstone and crack.
I think they'd go along with the suplex, dude. If you got them vertical.
Oh, they'd stiffen up. They'd go full 0G. They'd stiffen up.
It could be a sweet little treat for them.
Yeah.
What, getting suplexed? Yeah. It'd probably be fun while it was happening. Like in the air, they'd probably be like, oh, like the blood would go to their head for a second. They'd be like, holy shit, what's happening?
Dude, it's all about mixing up the chemicals, dude.
The
It's all about
noises-
shaking that magic 8-ball.
Those guys fall probably all the time.
Oh, yeah.
The noises those dudes
Oh,
must
my
make when
God.
it's probably like,
Dude, coming back into consciousness like mid soup. If you're fucking if you're at the apex of a suplex, you just like go back online. Like, where am I right now? You're like, I'm being plexed.
I'm being suplexed.
Not again.
I keep getting suplexed. Oh fuck, dude. I mean, yeah, it's crazy. This is the only thing I've been seeing because every day every time we've filmed in like North.
Yeah,
We filmed a couple times. Like you saw it where we were.
what's the problem?
And you gotta drive through that shit. It's the wildest shit.
It's dude.
I mean, I would see it sometimes going to our old place.
Dude, it's a fucking different country, man.
It's terrible.
It's nuts.
It's really. And then I went over to England, and it was like
Oh yeah, how was it?
nice. It was nice.
Really?
It's fucking nice in America.
Is
Yeah.
England?
The fuck?
That's kind of bullshit.
We're the best.
I mean, we are.
We're still the best.
England's nice as fuck.
England was nice. And then it's funny too, because like, you know, when people like I've done it, I'm like this is the murder capital. You know, you're like there's a lot of crime here. For some reason, people get very prideful about like,
Oh yeah.
oh yeah, Harrisburg's top 5 again on the murder list.
Oh yeah.
It's like, why everybody's? But in England, they would do the same thing. I'd be like, it's so much. They'd be like, nah, there's some tough places here. I'm like, no,
They have like stabbings.
it's not
don't
even
they?
close, dude.
No, dude.
Yeah, there's no guns.
They had. I was showing this one dude, Adam. He's very funny. He's a comedian over there. I was on his podcast, and I was like, I haven't seen a homeless person. There's no homeless.
Really?
There's a few,
Yeah.
but it's nothing, dude.
Yeah.
And they were like, no, we get it pretty bad. I was like, I was like, put Kensington Ave up on the fucking screen. This is what Philly's like.
What'd they say?
They were like, holy fuck.
Yeah, it's.
You've never seen anything like that place. And it's so
No.
bad because it's under the fucking train. So it's just
Truly.
always dark.
truly hellish. There's people
It's fucking
outside
disgusting.
shooting up in broad daylight.
Yeah.
Like outside
Everywhere.
falling out.
You will see someone shooting up when you drive down that street.
Yeah, they have needle parks. Like they have parks that are just people shooting up, and cops just sit there and they're like, whatever.
Yeah. It is fucking, it's a tragedy.
Yeah, it stinks.
It's a real tragedy.
Get better, guys.
Guys, stop doing it, you fucking idiots. You're making it bad.
Get off the fucking.
Start
crap.
working out, you know?
Yeah,
Yeah.
seriously. Take some magnesium. I was talking.
Magnesium
yeah,
might
here we
really
go.
help. This
Dude,
brings
I'm-
magnesium to
Finally, I've been dying.
Dude, so get this. So I've been running experiments. Obviously, no. I'm still at a standstill with my fucking nasal cavity. I might just have to have them like busted open.
Yeah, I told
they
you
might have
that.
to bust me wide
I
open.
told you that.
I thought I made gains.
You thought you could press this
just
at
well,
night and eventually it would.
I mean, dude, it's not bad. It's getting better.
It's the exact same.
I mean, rewind the tapes. Go back, dude.
It's
but-
gotta be the exact same. How could
telling
it have changed?
I don't know. I feel like one time they told me I had like a 80-something% blockage, and it went down to like 35. Maybe it was just booger. It might
I
have
told
been
you it was
booger,
35.
or I think it went down one time because I went to
think
an
you
ear,
had
nose, and throat guy twice.
You'd think you had
Okay.
60% boogers?
It might have
And
been
they just didn't
yeah,
pick
might
up
have
on
been-
it on the x-ray?
Might have just been boogers. It might have been a ton of boogers. But dude,
That's probably medically sound. Yeah. Might have been
Oh,
bogus.
this is why, dude. Did you ever do a neti pot?
Yes.
Dude,
They're
I started
great.
neti potting, and I'm like, I think I could just like irrigate with water, just like start.
This is no, you can't do that.
Maybe
You think water is going to erode your nose?
it's erodes fucking sand. Or
Yeah,
rocks in
over
the
a
sand, bro.
fucking million years.
Yeah, it's a rock. This is just nasal passage, dude.
1 million years.
Yeah, dude. Dude, water's stronger than you think. Did you ever think about that?
I believe water is strong, dude. I believe you. So you're using a neti pot and you think it's gonna erode?
Maybe, I don't know.
It might erode some of the.
Here's the thing. Maybe, I don't know. But it cleared out so many boogers that in my head I was like, I think I gained like 4%.
That's probably true.
I think it was just boogers, to be fair.
There's probably
but-
bugs.
So I'm talking. The nose is like, that's at a standstill. But I can report back.
Your nose works at a standstill right
My
now.
nose works at a total standstill.
Production is halted right now.
I haven't been mouth taping though, so I haven't been out. So I have been slacking, but
What the fuck are you doing?
I haven't been. I'm saying I have not been mouth taping.
And that's you tape your mouth shut at night?
I used to, yeah. You tape your mouth shut and you just breathe through your nose all
But
night.
he-
I've talked about this before.
But
I
the
know.
nose is at a standstill, so we can't be doing tape. So yeah, we
No,
gotta get
I just
that air in.
dude, I'm just lazy, bro. I'm just lazy. I'm spoiled right now.
no,
I'm
you're
not
not
hungry.
lazy.
I'm not
You
hungry
need to
fucking-
breathe.
You're
at
not as
night.
hungry as you used to be.
Not as hungry as I used to be.
Experiments on your nose and mouth.
But I've been running a nice experiment on magnesium.
Dude, I'm sorry to keep cutting you off. Your fucking wife must, dude, if you taped your mouth shut at night,
Yeah, she's down.
if I was getting into bed with someone and they were like, "Oh, it's bedtime," I would be like, "What the fuck have I done?"
I told you I would just go. I would try to talk through the tape and she's like, "Take that the fuck off your mouth." Get so mad.
I'm doing an experiment, Brittany.
But that's at a standstill, dude. Magnesium's the real deal.
Okay,
Magnesium is it,
what do you got going on,
bro? You know how I used to not be able to drink coffee.
Yes,
You've seen. I can't.
I've seen it. You do spaz.
Can't drink it, dude.
Yeah.
So, apparently magnesium, and there's like so many different types of magnesium. There's like magnesium citrate, which makes you
Milk
shit.
of.
I don't know about milk of magnesium. Isn't that laxative? Magnesium citrate makes you shit. Like it helps you absorb water into your intestines. So if you take magnesium citrate, you blow it out.
Nice.
Even if you like eat Epsom salts, you'll just shit everywhere.
Really?
Yeah, magnesium citrate is for just if you want to blow it out,
I do like getting a solid cleanse blowout, dude.
dude. Take some magnesium citrate.
Every once in a while, I'm like, I might just go buy laxative for no reason.
Citrate.
Get laxatives and just blow it out.
Yeah.
Citrate is like you could. I'm
Yeah,
telling you,
you
it's nice. Yeah, oh, dude, I love it.
You laughing? Is that funny?
No, it's not funny to me. No,
You never considered getting a hard blowout
dude.
just
It's,
for the heck of it?
it's an ass gas. I fucking
Dude,
crave
I have
ass from diarrhea. When you're done diarrhea, and you're still like shaking.
Quivering,
Yeah,
dude.
dude, that's the best. I fucking love that.
Yeah. No, I have the fucking what's the water up your ass spray in the toilet.
Toshi?
I got the bidet, and I
Yeah.
love. I do. That's natural. The power. I use the power of water like Epsom salt, so I keep it going, and basically I enema my butt. Like
Yeah.
even when I'm done, I know
Bro.
that there's more in the chamber, and then you can really start spraying.
You probably run a couple butt experiments.
What, me?
Yeah.
I haven't done the colonic. Nah, I mean, not much really. Just cleaning my
Okay.
butt. That's my only experiment. I'm pretty still rudimentary with my butt.
I'm excited for
maybe
those.
do a colonic.
Yeah.
Dude, the magnesium. I'm telling
sorry,
you, man.
yes.
The magnesium.
yeah.
So I couldn't drink coffee, and I didn't know about this. I was just like, I was taking magnesium because everyone's like, it helps you sleep. Which, dude, it gives you. If you have to take certain types, like magnesium biglycinate. That's the one I take. Take it at nighttime. You have like vivid dreams. You pass out. Like it, dude. It's so what happens
Just
is when
remembered a very vivid dream I had.
really, what was it?
I got cheated on in my dream.
Oh, I'm sorry, buddy.
That was like last week. I was fucking pissed.
Oh, no.
Really?
Did you
Yeah.
get mad at her the next day?
Yeah, I was pissed. I told her.
You did the girl thing?
Yeah, I did the girl thing, and I told her, I was like, "You're being a fucking slut."
Yeah, knock it off. You're up to something.
And in the dream, they were mean to me.
What?
Her and her lover. I caught them, and they just went straight to being mean to me. They're like, "Yeah, dude. Obviously, she's fucking me. All you do is sit around and play Xbox." I was like, "That's not all I do.
What the fuck?
That's not all fucking."
That's a tough dream.
Yeah, it was a bad
I'm
dream,
sorry,
and it was
buddy.
very vivid. It sucked.
I'm sorry.
No, it's weird actually. I had a week ago. Not even a week ago. 3 days ago, I had a dream with. I think it was a mystery lady who was just cheating on me. The same thing.
Yeah,
Very similar
and
thing.
it sucks because anytime I have those dreams, I always act like I never would really act. I'm always such a bitch. I'm always like, but I loved you.
Oh, really?
You know what I mean?
That stinks.
I would never do that.
I was just
If I
grumpy.
caught someone cheating on
In
me,
real
I'd be
life,
like, what
it's-
the fuck are you? What the fuck is this? And I would
Murder
leave.
suicide.
And I would probably murder suicide.
Yeah.
I feel. I
In
mean,
a
again,
dream, you just
it's hard to say. It's hard to
I have
say.
breakup dreams like that, like where a girl will be like, I don't love you anymore, and I'll be like, but I need, like, I'd like beg.
Yeah, that's weird.
It's weird.
That is interesting.
Maybe I'm fucked up or something.
No, you're just a lover, dude.
you need some
I'm
magnesium.
a lover.
You need some magnesium. Yeah.
Well, actually, you don't because you're gonna have more vivid dreams. Whereas,
Dude,
Someone
here's
just
the
plowing
thing.
My fucking girlfriend in front of me.
I'm so sorry.
True,
for
yeah,
that. I
it'd be
really
like-
feel
it'd be like
bad.
4D.
Magnesium would be nuts.
You get like weird like ball sack porn
Be
angles.
3 or 4 guys.
Someone else's balls on my girlfriend. That would piss me off.
That would be so annoying, dude. Just watch like a fucking close up genitalia penetration shot. I'm just getting cheated on.
Just dream that for like 8 hours straight.
Just the guy getting head for like way too. You know what a porn when you
Head's
skip?
bad.
When you skip, you're like, come on. Yeah, that'd be terrible.
That's actually almost
It
worse
is
than
slightly
fucking. Now
worse
that
than
I
fucking.
think
Like
about
if your
that,
girl just blew a guy,
walking in on that.
be like, you liked him that much?
Yeah,
That'd
that
be
would
worse.
piss me the fuck
I'm
off.
sorry.
No, totally fine, dude. So apparently, what happens is again with all the different types of magnesium, there's certain types of magnesium that are like the precursors to like the stuff your body needs to make to chill you out. So like if you're like constantly adrenalized, you're constantly just like burning.
Yeah.
You're just constantly just being stressed out. Your body's like it's physical materials it's sending to calm you down, and it uses them up, and you become depleted, and it's hard to relax because you don't like the precursors of serotonin are like one part of it's magnesium. If you don't have enough magnesium, you can't make enough serotonin, and a precursor. Serotonin is a precursor to melatonin, so it's like like that's why people don't get good sleep. And what was happening to me is
Wow.
I had redlined myself stress
I've been pretty
wise.
stressed.
Dude, start taking magnesium chelate. I think chelate, whatever it's called, and magnesium biglycinate. Dude, I started taking this like months ago. I didn't even notice. So I was getting good sleep. I'm like, that's kind of nice. Dude, I can drink coffee now. Like I can have a cup of coffee, and I'm not spun out.
That's great.
It's fucking
Having
nuts.
a cup of coffee is great.
Had one today. I wouldn't have fucking made it without.
It does rule.
Dude, having a cup of coffee and moving at 97 degrees rules.
Best
That-
part of waking up.
Dude, I'm telling you, I couldn't have it. I couldn't have it.
That fucking sucks.
And I would like to have-
I feel
It's-
bad for you.
Yeah, but dude,
I know
it's-
it's your shit, so it's a little easier.
yeah,
When I always had to move for people.
yep, yeah,
Everybody in my family.
big dog, yeah,
Yeah, they'd be like, get shame. And I'd get signed up every
yeah.
time.
No, yeah.
Every aunt and uncle, every fucking cousin, all that.
I get into like going full. Today I was in full machine mode of just like no sleep. Again, the fun of the party. I was riding that all morning. I'm like
It is always nice to have a hangover that's
worth it.
worth it.
Yeah.
It was fun.
Yeah, and again, when you smoke a lot of weed, it cuts the physical side. It really cuts the kind of bummer side of the hangover. So I had like a headache, but I was just sitting there being like, I'm just gonna go with this headache.
I woke up and I felt so bad about kicking those people out of that.
You should not feel.
I know
bad.
I shouldn't. It was just the anxiety of the hangover. I mean, it was a shitty move, but it was funny.
It was so funny, dude.
Yeah.
It was so. If someone did that to me and I found out later, I mean,
Also, I didn't want them out of the bar. I just
No.
wanted to have the waitress come over and say, "Move away from this section."
true.
That's
Well,
all
yeah,
I
it wasn't
really
your
wanted.
intention. It wasn't.
But
your
once they
intention.
started the flashlight and like getting in the dude's face, I was like, "This is fucking great."
It's pretty funny.
All right.
Yeah, that environment. But again, it's like, yeah, it all depends, man. That could have been a very important night out.
I know they could have been with people.
fuck out. True.
He could have been. I mean, they probably were. If they were up there wearing wristbands, they were probably with.
Yeah. I mean, dude, if I had got, I don't know. Yeah, I guess most people would not see the humor. in
But it
being
would have been
kicked.
funny if it happened to one of us. Like
Hilarious.
if just randomly they came up to like O'Connor or Gardini and were like, "You have to go.
That would have been the move.
You have to go."
Dude, inviting people
Inviting-
to hang out
Yes.
VIP and then getting them kicked out is the
Yes.
move. Have them text you and just be like, "What the fuck? What'd you do?" Nothing. Be like, "Dude, they said you grabbed one of these waitresses." Just fully
Be
fucking.
like,
them.
dude, don't worry, I got you covered. They're not gonna press charges. I'm friends with them, but dude, what the fuck?
You're like, did you
You
use the
grabbed the
slur?
waitress's ass.
You screamed a slur
You screamed a slur
and grabbed the waitress's ass.
ass.
Yeah, that'd be fucked up.
Magnesium's working for you.
Dude, it was crazy. That was it. I had a cup of an entire cup. It was a small boy, but it was like no problem, dude.
Yeah.
Usually, what happens to me, I drink coffee, I'm euphoric for a while.
That's true.
It's the best, and then I kind of crash and get tired, and then I go to bed that night, and I get like intense like jitteriness, like
Oh,
hours
shit.
later, Now it's
Matthew,
just-
I'm sorry. Magnesium is known for if you take Adderall or Coke, it kind of for the come downs.
Really?
I might have seen that on Reddit.
If
Did
you're
a
one of
little-
those guys.
Yeah, did a little. Yeah, magnesium's known as a stimulant, like kind of makes it come down not so bad.
What the
As
fuck?
you were saying. So sorry. I interrupted.
Yeah,
that's
when
a-
we were taking Molly, they would give us those something.
It wasn't GABA.
Oh,
Was it
no,
GABA?
that's
Something.
5 HTP?
Theanine,
Yes.
yeah.
5 HTP.
There's a lot of stuff.
But you get
out
like
there.
there's these things that are like that's the thing that like geeked me out the most. How like because what happens they say with antidepressants is that you're just forcing your body to constantly like be like I don't know if it's like making serotonin. I think they like inhibit the reuptake, but you're like your body's making more serotonin than usual, and it like runs out of shit to make it with. So it's like you start getting intense cravings for carbohydrates and sweets because you need the carbohydrates to make serotonin. That's why so many people get so fat from it.
Whoa.
But then it keeps pulling all these minerals out of your body to continue making serotonin. You get depleted from magnesium. So the bros are on the fucking
I don't like those antidepressants.
me either, bro. But there's
You're probably on them. You New
Oh
York
yeah,
freak.
Yeah, since I was like 15.
Are you really?
Yeah, I grew up in Manhattan.
Everybody.
Yeah,
everyone's on them.
yeah. I did some bad acid when I was 15, and I got a little agoraphobic. Didn't leave the house, and you know, at that time, that was the thing, and a little Zoloft. It did help me like get out of the house and shit. I probably, seeing as I'm fucking 33 now, I could probably get off them. But
Dude, the withdrawals are wicked.
that's also one of the reasons I'm such a sleepy drinker. Because the whole time I've been a
What
drunk,
the fuck, I'm an idiot. Obviously,
dude.
I've
the
never
whole
seen
time-
anyone else do what you do.
Yeah.
You know, yeah.
I've been,
I was
yeah.
about to out someone. It's like, you know who else is on that fucking shit?
No, but I do understand what you were even saying with certain like pills and stuff. There's a lot of shame. I get
Shame?
it. Yeah, so yeah, we're taking something every day.
I don't think
and
there's
then
any
every-
shame.
Not
Oh, you
anymore.
meant with the hair pills? Yeah, taking them every
Yeah,
day.
I forgot if we talked about it on the page or not, but it's like, yeah, no, taking something every day does feel weird because yeah, you're really.
I've been taking a fucking
got
ton
off
of
it
vitamins
once.
now.
Yeah, I think
I have no problem doing those.
Yeah. COVID. That's the one good thing about COVID. It got me on my vitamin. My vitamin
Yeah.
regimen's crazy right now, dude.
That's why I'm so fucking healthy.
Yeah, true. COVID made me healthy as hell.
That's funny.
Yeah, dude, that shit was freaking me out. Your body running out of the basic ingredients of the stuff you need.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I've run out a little bit.
Dude, the
Sometimes
magnesium.
yeah.
Get on the
You
magnesium.
get
dude.
sad a lot?
Yeah.
You don't seem like you said every time I'm around you, you're very cheerful and fun, but
Yeah,
those are always the guys.
because I'm seeing you. You know, that's the
very
tears of a
sweet.
clown, my
True.
friend.
That is
True.
very sweet.
Every that's-
Pagliacci or whatever that
that's-
fucking clown's name was.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
I'm pretty. It's pretty
Just
good.
Pagliacci?
Yeah, the withdrawals from those things are apparently pretty wicked.
Yeah.
Brain zaps.
Shut up.
Yeah, let's try it. Maybe the next couple days I won't take them. See what happens.
Yeah, while you're staying with me,
Yeah.
that'd be great.
Someone one time was saying they got a migraine for like 28 days straight.
Yeah.
That's all these dudes on Adderall. That's gonna be weird.
Oh man, that's gonna be a tough
you gotta
one. Yeah.
stop.
They're gonna make
Right?
something.
Well, it's weird because they prescribe them.
They're
I
gonna
think
make
like the only way they
refugees.
can prescribe them is it's like all those pills say take every day.
Yeah.
Which, unless you're an idiot, you know, like no, you're not supposed to take fucking
Dude,
Adderall all day
Everybody
and then
takes
benzos
Adderall
all
all day.
night. Everyone takes fucking Xanax at night, fucking Adderall during the day. That's a crazy like combination for teenagers. And
It's
it's so
insane,
common in
bro.
this in the big city.
In the big
it's
city.
fucked.
Is it really?
it's so, dude. Adderall's as common as it gets now. with
True, yeah,
everybody.
yeah.
Everybody's munching that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Every girl, it is the perfect girl drug.
it
I
is.
think
Oh,
we've
yeah.
talked about this a bunch, but
Dude, they love
they
it.
don't eat. They're fucking happy. They're yapping.
Yep,
Do their
they're busy.
homework.
Yeah,
You can focus on their crafts.
they can focus on all their fucking calligraphy or whatever the bullshit.
Dude, I read this. I was reading this. Did you ever hear of The Secret of the Golden Flower?
No,
Sure.
what's
It's
that?
like an ancient. It's like a. It was like a Chinese. It was like a book from China about like. It's kind of like Buddhism, but it's a similar like mystical text. But in the very beginning, they talk about the only thing that made me laugh is in the beginning, they were saying how like women basically don't like move past the earth. Like the only dudes can like cultivate. It's just like you circulate the light within your body, and eventually you're training yourself. So when you die, you become such an awareness that you can enter non-physical space. But they're like, yeah, girls can't do this at all.
Girls can't figure it out.
Girls can't get out of Earth. Girls are just Earth creatures.
Yeah, they're
kinda
like deer.
They're like, only a dude can do
You
this.
can't. You're not one of us.
Dude, it was making me laugh so hard that some old Chinese dude was like, yeah, girls can't do this. Only dudes can exit their bodies. Girls are just like earth creatures. Man, it made me laugh.
I disagree.
That's a ruthless fucking psyop.
Yeah.
You know, fight. That's why you guys can't go to fucking heaven, dude. Like, what? Like, girls can't go to heaven?
Girls don't get to go to heaven.
What the
It's
fuck are you
just
talking-
guys.
You guys are earth creatures. What are
You
you
guys suck.
You guys are pure Gaia. You guys are pure Gaia. They're pure earth creatures, dude. They can't cultivate, they can't circulate the light and leave their body.
That would be fucking chill. You get to heaven.
Just
And
guys.
it's just the dudes like, yo.
Yeah,
That's when the sucking starts. That's when the real sexual
Yeah, but in
stuff.
heaven, you don't need to suck. You don't need to get
True.
sucked.
Oh,
you're just jizzing
You're just
all the
bliss,
time.
dude. It's just
It's
the
just-
bros at
it's
the
an orb.
It's the bros
Yeah.
at the bar.
Oh, that is heaven.
Just
Dude.
the bros at the bar.
It is heaven, dude. When just like last night, I was in absolute heaven.
That was bliss.
Told you, dude.
Yeah.
That week, I would listen about like Chinese dudes getting like pulled out of their house and like beaten in like a cement barracks, and I was like, dude, I actually wouldn't be mad if someone came, took me, and beat me. Just
Yeah,
some
but
like
you got out
just
of the
some
house.
just some like arm of the state came and just beat me in like a secret location and held me. I'd be like, dude, I'm gonna sleep for like 3 days. This would not be bad.
That'd be nice.
Just the state to come down on me,
The state, yeah.
rip me right out of my
Most
house.
countries, the state does come down on you pretty good.
There has to be dudes who are arguing with their wives while the state rips them out of their house for COVID.
No doubt.
There's fucking
Yeah.
get pulled out, and you're just kind of like, where are we going?
Yeah.
Not bad.
That is bliss though. Watching the bros at the bar, just seeing your buddy having fun.
Yeah, it's very fun.
I love seeing Spade having fun.
Yeah,
Billy
Bill.
dancing.
Big Billy.
Fucking the O'Con man buzzing.
He was
Buzzing
O'Connor was. He might have had wings last night. He was
He's a
flying,
hound
bro.
dog, dude.
He was flying.
damn.
It's just fun to watch. The Bees sitting on his phone, having fun.
Beast is plugged up.
He is locked in, dude. He is one with the.
I want to check his screen time, bro. I need to check his screen time.
His screen time's got to be.
It's gotta be crazy.
He's a big games guy. What is he doing? Candy
he's playing
Crush?
fucking games.
He's everything, bro.
Wow.
He gets the full phone experience every day. He might be in the metaverse. He might have been the first.
He is the
citizen.
metaverse. The
He's
Bees
native
is the
to the- yeah.
Beesiverse, dude. He's in there.
He is the Beesiverse. It's just he just microdoses DMT all day and checks the phone out.
Microdoses.
He's blazing.
Bro,
He's
he was
blazing.
blazing like it was a fucking cigarette when I saw him.
Dude, that is the weirdest.
He was
That's the
fucking
weirdest.
crushing DMT. And he was like, "Yo, we gotta turn up the music." He's like, "This is great."
That's the weirdest drug to just party on. I can't understand that.
I don't know. He's not doing it now. Still, but
I know he's not.
Didn't
I'm
he have
saying,
like a pile of it or something?
yes.
And he would just crush it. He would get home from like helium and just crush DMT.
Yeah, but like if you don't smoke enough of it, it's a weird feeling. You get like hot and just fucking feel weird.
Yeah, I didn't do enough of it. I never took off on it.
Told you I got fucking smonched on Changa.
Yeah. What happened on that?
Dude, it was just nuts. I smoked it the first
Oh, yeah,
time.
you got fucking the crab. They
Bro,
were
I
mean to you.
got tortured, dude. I smoked it the first time, didn't smoke enough, and was just it sucked. I laid there with my eyes closed and was hot. My heart beat really fast, and I was like, this definitely isn't it. And then I waited. I'm like, I'm not doing this again. Thomas Bud talked me into it.
Yeah.
So I was like, I'm gonna smoke as much as I can of this stuff and make sure I blast off. So you're like, you just smoke it until you physically can't anymore.
Yeah.
So I took it, kept doing it, and finally I went to go in for another one, and just literally, it feels like if like we're like we're in here, this is like a space we're all seeing. It feels like this thing just got like stepped on and scrunched, and then you're just in a whole different dimension. And dude, there was this fucking like snake-like kind of creature thing just laughing in my face, just like, you fucking idiot! What the fuck are you doing here? Like, I thought you were going to appreciate your day-to-day realities. When I did the 5 grams of mushrooms, at one point I was so gone. I was like, I can't wait to just go back to my life, dude. I'm going to be so good in my day-to-day reality. I'll be so good to everybody. And then I came to 5, and slowly you kind of like veer off it. As soon as I got in that DMT realm, this fucking weird entity, like clear as day, and like a checkerboard room with like weird neon colors everywhere. This thing was in my face, like, you fucking idiot, look at you now. And I was like, oh no. I was on the couch going, no. Dude, just bugging.
That sucks.
It was terrifying, dude.
That fucking blows. Dude.
Terrifying. But I'll say
that boy fucking just sat there and fucking
like 10 minutes, dude.
chanted like a
10
fucking
minutes.
toad.
Dude, you were fucking
You are a beast, dude.
I
just chilled. I got absolutely harangued and just degraded. And then, but the cool thing was, I like that kind of faded out, and then I was just in this like very dark room with like shadow figures, and they were like, "There's no reason to bug out," and they pulled what looked like a shadow of me out of me, and we're just like, "See this? These are all your negative thought patterns," and just threw it away, and I just popped out, and it was just like, "What the fuck was that?" It's crazy.
How long does it take?
Dude, it's like Noah was like out of it for 10 minutes. I was 5 minutes and I was back. But it's like everyone's like, you're back right away. It's like you're back, but you're like fundamentally changed. At least for that week, dude. You're a different dude, just bopping around all day. Like, what the fuck? Like,
That's what would happen to me. I would not have the Noah experience.
Bro,
I would go in and have the bad time.
But I want to do it again. I want to do it again because my brother was just like, dude, that's just a hang up. You have to transcend it. And I'm like, I want to see if I can get past the fucking evil jester.
I don't want to get the fucking
Dude,
the mushrooms. I'll never do that again.
Yeah.
That trip, I'm out.
Yeah,
I saw it. It sucked.
I got what I needed.
I'm out.
I got what I needed, though. I needed that. That was a good.
It was cool.
No, I'm saying not the 5 grams. That DMT thing, I was like happy after that was done.
Really?
Yes, because I was like, I needed that. I needed just a little spanking, dude.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, you're right. I've not been enjoying my day-to-day reality as much as I should be.
It's because day-to-day reality fucking blows, dude.
Doesn't have to, brother.
I mean, no, it's actually pretty sick.
It does
about
rule.
as cool as
Dude,
it's been.
Especially when you
ever.
get ripped out of it, dude. When you get ripped out of it into like a fucking pink and purple room with a fucking scary like snake guy staring at you, you're like, yeah, my day-to-day reality is pretty tight, actually.
Better than this.
It's way better than this.
Yeah.
It was so overwhelming.
I'd rather be in the pink and purple room than moving at 7 a.m. when it's 95 degrees.
I love
with my pregnant wife. That is, bro. Wow. That is fucking wild. You're doing that.
Yeah, man. That was fucking. Here I am.
I
was fucking shattered, dude.
I'd be fucking livid.
Shattered.
I'd be the meanest dude ever.
No, I kept it.
If one thing went wrong, I'd be like, "Go, just leave."
Yeah,
you need to leave. I'll do this.
We did that for sure.
Yeah.
That was
just go somewhere.
That was today. I'm just like, leave me be.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
and I'd be like, you're not doing anything. She's pregnant. She's a woman.
That's the thing.
I'm the one carrying all the big stuff.
Yeah, but you can't.
Leave me alone.
You can't. But then it's just like, I've been carrying a baby. They start doing.
Of course. Well, they're right.
I know, but it's like she hit me with that. I'm like, yeah, for sure, that's a baby. But like, dude, I just moved all this stuff. Look at all this stuff.
Yeah, this is heavier than that fucking kid. All right, 40
fucking babies, dude.
Yeah. I just at least 40 babies worth of shit I just fucking carried in here.
In the heat, dude. Although, do you know if you grab a pregnant lady, I've learned this, if you take their belly and like lift it up for them, it's like an immense relief. Like they go like, oh my God. If you see a pregnant lady, just grab her belly.
I'll reach behind
behind her. And you just go like this from the bottom. You just lift it like 2 inches. And they go like, oh. It's like if you're carrying a backpack and someone just like takes it off you for a second.
That's nice.
It's very nice. I lift her belly every now and again. I give her a nice I'll give her like 3 seconds. I'm like, all right,
that's really sweet.
Wow.
You're a sweet guy.
Little belly lift.
Shane, you got to do that. You got to sneak up on a lady in the park.
I'm telling you,
give her
I'll
a
get
release.
behind some women and start lifting up their stomachs.
I want to do it I want to try it on someone else who's pregnant. Be like, can I lift your pregnant belly? Dude, you just fucking lift it.
Fucking pissed if a dude asked my pregnant wife that.
Oh, I'd be furious.
So, you fucking freak. So are you a fucking freak show?
Dude, I need to go back to the Changa realm. Oh, dude, we're going to get the guy on in the fall.
Which guy?
The guy who invented Changa from Australia. He's going to be
coming?
in the States. I texted him. Or I talked to him on Instagram.
Talk to the boy.
He's going to be out. He's going to be
You're
in
going
West
to be in
Africa.
Australia?
Yeah, dude.
You're going to be in Australia?
That's going to be very fun. It's going to be
Oh,
we got to do ads. Yeah.
We got to do these dumb fucking ads.
Yeah.
Damn, it's late.
What time is it?
It's fucking onse, bro. We used to have night casts that were so litty.
I know, man.
Damn, I'm thinking about that TB Taco Bell right now. Dang.
Don't you worry about it.
That's going to be some
You're rolling with the
magnesium
big kahuna,
sulfate.
dude. We're going to have Grub
I'm
on.
excited.
Grub's going to be on deck the next couple of days.
True.
Big kahuna.
What we got going on
Guys,
here?
I've never even heard of this fucking one. Oh, yeah, we did. Matt and Shane's Secret Podcast is brought to you by Raycon. All right? No one's here to judge what you listen to when no one else can hear. But no matter what you like listening to, it'll sound great with Raycon earbuds. Raycon's everyday earbuds look, feel, and sound better than ever. All right? Just so you know that.
Oh, yeah.
With optimized gel tips for the perfect in-ear fit. These earbuds are so comfortable and they will not budge. Trust me. Raycons give you 8-hour playtime. 8 hours playtime with your toys. 8 hours playing with your toys.
Love playing with my toys.
I would love an 8-hour playtime.
Oh my god.
8-hour playtime and a 32-hour bat life. And they charge wirelessly. Are you fucking kidding?
Damn.
Personal endorsement. Tell the folks what you like about them. You know what I like about them?
What you like about them?
That playtime's pretty nice.
I love the long playtime because I have fucking AirPods a lot of the time.
Yeah.
And that's like 2-3 hours.
No.
And I got to take them off for like 15 minutes on a plane.
Oh
And
yeah.
I just got to sit there and listen to fucking people, babies, and people chewing.
Not your Raycon. People chewing.
People chewing.
Yeah.
Me chewing.
It's like serial killer
That's your
hearing.
Ray.
Just hear chewing and be like,
Oh, I got that.
do you hear fucking people?
I got
chewing?
fucking, I spaz on the weirdest shit, dude.
Really?
I get so mad. Like if somebody answers their phone in public, I'm furious.
Really?
I hide it, but deep inside, I'm about to break.
Dude, I was on an airplane recently. You know, there's like these little water bottles for kids.
Yeah.
You pop the top off, and like a little thing flips up. But I didn't realize bringing a water bottle onto an airplane, it got pressurized. So I opened it up for Maya, and I shot like up to the ceiling. I
fucking released, dude.
crushed
Oh,
it. It
I'd
was
be so mad if I
I
got
nailed people behind a whole
hit
row
with
of people, and I turned back. I'm like, did that get
if
you?
someone lowers their fucking chair, if someone,
Yeah, that's kind of
you've seen it, I think.
Yeah, that's kind of fucked up, dude. I literally turned around.
Hold on, we got.
Oh, yeah.
What
Raycons.
happened? What happened? You say we
I
got
was like,
you?
did that get you? And the guy just went, yes. And
Oh.
I just turned back around.
Yes,
I was like,
that did get me.
He's like, that did get me. I was like, all right.
But that doesn't mean they won't last. Or with Raycons, you get the same quality audio as other premium audio brands at half the fucking price. But that doesn't mean they won't last. People talk about the Raycons falling 3 stories, getting lost in rain and snowstorms.
What kind of dumbass are
What kind of drop? Yeah, you dropped you lost your fucking headphones in a snowstorm.
That sounds like old Mexican folklore.
Yeah.
That is
I
Mexican
dropped my
bullshit.
Raycons from 3 stories.
Hey, Raycons from 3 stories.
They still work.
Chapito. And they're still working afterwards. That's why Raycons everyday earbuds have over 49,000 5-star reviews.
Wow.
Check out Raycons wireless earbuds. Jesus, this is the longest fucking ad of all time. Check
Yeah.
out Raycons wireless earbuds. My guess is that you're going to want to leave them a 5-star review too. Go to buyraycon.com/drenched today to get 15% off Raycon order. That's buyraycon.com/drenched to score 15% off. Buyraycon.com/drenched.
Jesus
Guys,
Christ.
we're not reading that much again.
Yeah, cut that down. Oh, it should just be like they're kind of like Beats, but cheaper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're nice and they're cheap.
Yeah.
And
Brittany got
you
me
get
like
15%
cheap wireless headphones one time, and it was not a pleasant
they
experience.
suck.
These
No.
are better. I've compared them. I've used the very cheap ones.
Yes.
I appreciate it. You appreciate you the gifts, but the Raycons are definitely better. Dude, let me tell you something, dude. You guys see this fucking beautiful poster up here, Sean? You see where I'm pointing right here? You see that poster right there? Beautiful fucking. It's made by Displate, guys. You want one of your own very sexy lady posters? You've been waiting for
Yeah.
it. And now there's a link to our show notes to buy this very poster you see above my head right now. Displate is a one-of-a-kind metal poster. It only takes 20 seconds to install. Your poster comes with a
It
magnetic
takes 20
sticker.
seconds to install it.
Dude, I could fucking pop in 20 seconds.
Yes.
I could absolutely pop. Your poster comes with a magnetic sticker. Just pop it on the wall. No power tools, no damage. And you can easily switch it out for a new poster. They have
So you can
millions.
just cycle posters.
Yes, dude.
You can be a guy who has magnetic posters in his house and you cycle them.
They have hentai. You could have a different hentai girl every day of the week.
Holy shit.
Yeah, dude. There's one of a very sexy cartoon girl doing pull-ups and lingerie, dude. I might get it, dude. I don't know. And you can easily switch it out for new posters. They have millions of designs available. Many different sexy ladies and officially licensed.
This is all
designs.
just sexy ladies?
No.
What the fuck are they doing?
And they're officially licensed designs from Star Wars, Netflix, and more.
All right, nice.
Click the
Cool.
link, and you can also send them a custom file, and they'll print it for you. You put whatever you want on your wall, dude.
Yeah, are you a horny fucking psycho that wants some magnets on his walls?
Click the link in our description to buy this display and save. Get 20. This is fucked up. Get
Whoa.
27% off when you buy up to 2 displays, or 34% off when you buy 3 or more.
Go 3 or more.
Yeah, that
3 or more, 34%.
discount.
You're saving money.
Crazy.
You're
We're not
losing
doing
money if you
35
don't.
though.
No.
We're cutting this at 34.
34.
That's as far as I can go.
34.
Who the fuck did that? The discount will be automatically applied to your cart when you click our link. Or Use code DRENCHED when you visit displate.com. Amazing deal, only available for a limited time. They're never going to run this deal ever again. They'll be back down to 16.8%. That's displate.com. Drenched.
Yeah, they'll be down to
or
a
click
cool
the link.
17%. What the fuck, dude?
It's displate.com. Drenched or click the link.
I've
Jesus
never ever
Christ.
once in my life seen someone say it's 34%
It's
off.
34% off.
We were at 27%. Now we're at 34% off.
That's insane. That's actually insane.
This blade is
behavior.
fucking unhinged.
This
bro.
blade's fucked up, dude.
This blade's wild.
They are unhinged. They're stick
Literally
on.
no hinges.
No
Magnets.
hinges.
True,
20
true.
seconds on.
These
Fair
dudes have
point.
been hanging out with too many magnets.
Yeah.
Their brains are a little fucked
Fair
up. They're like,
point.
set it at 34. We've got hot women to sell.
Oh my god.
Matt, do you have any cool shows coming up?
No, I have. Oh, in July. Well, I'll put it out later, but in July, I've been doing the newer material comedy showcase at Helium.
Oh yeah, how'd that first one go?
Awesome, dude. It was so fun.
Nice.
I just want to have a place where bros can do workout comedy. It's closed
Yeah.
mic. It's like an open mic, but closed mic.
Yes.
But
That's
it's
that's you wanted a showcase, like
Yeah,
a
but-
cellar.
But yes, but
a
exactly.
club.
Just somewhere to work on material. But that's I
Yes.
want.
They don't have those in Philly.
Yeah, nothing
Yeah.
to work on material to an actual audience, not a bunch of jeering, nasty fucking comics.
I got so Matt's gonna come with me.
Oh,
Me and Matt are headed to Australia. How about that? Woo! So August 3rd, Brisbane. August 4th, Brisbane. August 5th, Sydney. August 6th, Sydney. August 6th, Sydney. August 10th, Adelaide. 11th, Perth. 13th, Melbourne. 13th, Melbourne. We got two of them. Yeah.
nice.
It's going to be great. And I think we're probably going to start adding some shows.
Trying to link up with Spanian too while I'm there.
With who?
Spanian.
Who's that?
He's an Australian rapper.
What's he doing?
He's fucking nasty, dude.
Here, I haven't promoted this at all. June 9th, 10th, and 11th, I'll be at the Improv in Brea. Improv, Brea.
California.
July 7th, 8th, and 9th, Magooby's Joke House. 14th,
Nice.
15th, 16th of July, Pittsburgh Improv.
Yeah.
It looks like July 21st, 22nd, 23rd, I'll be at Cobb's in San Francisco.
Dang.
Guys, I'm never going
That's
to
it.
stop traveling
Nah.
until I'm fucking dead, which is going to be quick if I keep fucking
You are
traveling.
going to die, yeah, on this run.
Yeah.
No, I don't want that, but
I don't think I'm going to die on this.
No,
I wouldn't
Australia's
do it.
gonna do you good.
Australia's going to be nice. Having you
Yeah.
there will help.
That'll be fun.
I won't be as reckless.
True.
Matt's he keeps me grounded a little.
I'm on the Puritans pledge.
yeah.
Yeah, he makes me feel bad if I get hammered.
No, absolutely.
Alright,
Personally, you don't do that
Magnesium.
on purpose. I feel guilty.
I
Like
might.
Matt thinks I'm a fool.
No, not at all. But yeah, you gotta keep it tight.
I'm not gonna
You gotta keep it
I'm gonna
tight,
get
dude.
fucked up in Australia.
You think so?
Yeah, you're gonna say, "Oh, I got." Oh, never mind.
Okay.
I'll
That's
treat
very
for you.
exciting, you
Really?
I'll
guys.
treat for you.
All right.
Look at you guys traveling all over the world.
That'd be fun.
It's beautiful.
Yeah,
Guard
Australia.
Dog, you want to say anything? You got your show,
Yeah,
right?
what you got?
Don't you have a show?
get in there?
Yeah, my next show at the Stand is June 1st. It's a Wednesday. O'Connor's
That's
is
gonna
doing
sell
it.
out.
I hope so.
That'll sell out. Get those tickets now. June
Yeah.
1st at the Stand.
Yeah,
Oh, definitely
O'Connor's.
sell out. Haven't they all
I hope
sold
so.
out?
Yeah, so far.
Yeah.
O'Connor
Damn.
and whatever. And then the Doghouse is June 24.
All right, sick.
Thank you.
Fuck yeah.
Check out Noah's
come.
art.
Instagram. Check it.
True.
What's
Noah's
your
Paint.
Instagram? Noah's Paint on Instagram.
Nose paint.
It's pretty tight shit.
Yeah, it's pretty tough.
Buy a painting.
Guys, we did it.
Yeah, we did.
Fuck yeah.
A lot of
That's-
people didn't think we were going to get through this.
Bro. It's up
You've
at 6
gotta be
a.m.
Sleepy as
Up
a
at 6
guest.
a.m. I'm floating in my head, dude.
Yeah. All right. Thank you for watching our podcast.
Yes.
Bye.
Bye.
Nice to talk to you.
Nice.
Oh my God.